right, 15th of July, 2026. Good morning. Ahenfie TV, Ahenfie Radio, and Wednesday. Australia Yankopon sa de na chen ye man Ghana sunie e wano pa Ahenfie. You're from Dr. Kwadwo Jantuah. Na the attorney say there is something that me can wasem aka wasem me hu say no ma ye ho adwuma. And I'm excited but I am sad this morning. I just say meni age na me renso aho anopai. Me ra ho ne say ye kan wie ye no bibia nsi biem. Ena at least yenya obia aka ne se sa asem na de bia ye ka no obeye ho adwuma. In any case, on the national front to Nenra Yoku a release Miracle Abuaje Okasama Dr. Baumia campaign our aspire to be communication director Yebeka and Huasem. We look at government issues koso abino DNA oye DNA koso DNA update no yenso yebe bro yebe ko international so na ya mo update hu se o petro no kosoro maka tro se enye aban wiase mu nyina no ntokwa bigusu koso ene ntine ya na ye de ho update no so abrew na at the end of the day ye ka tro ye pra wie ye no nkrophobia yo madwen se wo mu de dombe ya no mu beye and na me the videos bi be kirew amo hu nkrofo a ya bom modern no ebi ye omunyoma basa na me fa kumase a wo baabi wo ho a ye pra wie ye no ampanyifo pra wie ye no omayo madwen so mbeye dompe ye yen wie ye ye bebo mu nyina di mako plus bibi koso social media say enye mobile phone yi na aba yitimi twetwa nyoma sebi anke ye hu se Ghana phone bi sebi omu ebi abodam kakra na se kwabrane se ne girlfriend no se on worry no ye utie story ne se ne girlfriend akotena obi na so nti wo de sekan jam no left and right. Then you ask yourself what is happening. You be come wasem you be show video no. Then ba ko bi so ye hwe ya oba tan a wa wo ne ba. Se ne ba or ne ba ne ye den you so ye den you what tama ba na te so di pie ni trimbo boni trim ye the videos ni nyina ebeto so na yesua bibi nso afa ho de ekoso and it appears to say yenye Ghana phobia. Atenka na emaye yesronko se Ghana fo no it appears to say yenye Ghana phobia and ni nyina no ye beka ho asem live on Ahenfie 106.1 wa wo join here wa wo share with TV so now wa catch you be say ya share nti join us on TV multi TV no ariskane obehu Ahenfie TV afen so on radio Ahenfie 106.1 tune in nso Ahenfie wo ho TikTok ye wo ho YouTube wo ho bebia Snapchat Instagram bebia Ahenfie wo ho miguso e ka kire wo say your sports no nso yeguso wo me yourself enche obehu say sports no nso ebeba anopa ewia enyumre weekends bebia no nso ho update ni nyina nso ye de bebro live on Ahenfie 106.1 me sorry nso a from 9:30 Ahenfie nkomo enso toaso Ahenfie hima ohini ni adazwa sofuma me a ompese obehye wo se na ne di nkomo sofuma me premier ni Rasta Reverend obaba be kan sa no nso ato adwumadie na so awia be bo wonyuma 3:30 tactical shefo enso beba maka just say no per drive time hoster oye super o ma wani gie na drive time no tese wutie na ye bo wonyom ne e kan sema obestre ne ye kan nyoma bibria tactical shefo oni team no I mean Chifaru mu Kofi ni Efia yeah omo de ho update ni nyina be bro live on Ahenfie drive ye kofie ye wie nso a DJ mu ni ebusianfo akabebo bonyoma kama. Right now, the MCR so are you ready? Team no you ready? Led by Opele Ephraim and the team Nina Pa Willimu Agogomu. Omunyina are ready to make sure say and the show no very successful. Enti yebe cancel pa. Don't worry. Untini waha. Na mesha siye Efri ne say. Me pesa o hwe ade we monfan to me so e wa ha first of all me patch up Facebook me kire wade bra Facebook Ahenfie 106.1 bra Facebook na me kire wade once you can catch yourself from next year no rubber no be free ho rubber next year ye tonton nyoma ebia ye to ade ane dia hye rubber plastic mu no ye baba be ye free hokra na be kan ya emre bi me catch you say ye free bi sustainability say ade bi wo ho na u use no obesa etimi use biem anase u use na ekoto asase ni mu a eno a betimi anyam afra asase no ye di kan catch you say rubber ade a sa rubber no say etofoma ebetimi edi be 1000 years kura na enye hwe nti rubber ye di gugu bola so ye di toto twene basa no ha adwen apart from say ekoso flooding no na me catch say it's say we are say a movie from rubber ne plastic no akọ bibi e friend sustainable na renewable no say ennyoma ba ko mu di pa pampro obi a wa follow match no me catch say Ghana pampro nko betimi asesa Ghana shebre pampro enko betimi asesa Ghana shebre. You see ye kasa nyoma we ma wo hu say Ghana nchechire no just leadership say obeka so obeye because ade ba ko a oman bia we serious we hu adwuma adwuma emrante ne pa adwuma nanu yewra tu nana dodan kwa kufadofo yewra tu yewra domahamafo de Ghana fo hwehwa ene adwuma ene mpuntuo oman panyi bia ba so obema ye mpuntuo be wie no na eho nsem akwa ebebre mpampro bamboo mpampro alone ebetimi asesa ye shebre me so bra Facebook ne be hwebi me sorry I'm just looking at the way forward makato sa amanyosem ye betimi aba amanyosem a emfa impuntuo ma no na ne ho ya amanyosem ne sei my member voice bi na me wi a de mpesa me kan maka enra yewra haruna druso eka bibia mani je pa na asam na okaye no meka say na me petie we na me petie and unfortunately okan wieye no MPs no me hu se obia ka ho asem oso wono waye minister for you can say industry na eyane ya se yeda so kra impampro ai ye kra impampro which is toothpick near the yesim toothpick me pesa obehwe ade na me kire no me pesa me born voice na ankasa and then no kai no in fact I was so amazed enti onimose ono a ye minister but naniwu as a minister say ye kra mpampro Ahenfie FM
Me, I've been Minister for Trade and Industry, and I carry the shame. How come that in Ghana, toothpick, we cannot produce toothpick in Ghana, and we must be importing toothpick in Ghana? Those are the decisions we should take here. That Ghana, with all our resources, we cannot dedicate one private sector person. Look at how much money we have given. If you want Honorable Kojo, because you don't go there. There are people who took money in the name of private sector who said they were going to farm. The monies never went to the farms. You know that. The monies never went to the farms. You know that. Mr. Speaker, so on job creation, I share his thoughts and I admire his brilliance on it when he's talking about job creation. But 1D1F was not a solution. Me, I've been Minister for Trade and Industry, and I carry the.
Once my catcher said, "O man, Chichreno, a new man kitting kitibini a ditcher or my you, and yet the day. A new man kitting kitibina, chre or mine, and yet the day. Entina me so sorano pana wu tiemia. Se puntua. I'm sorry. What they could see, they didn't. Makato said they bet me aye. We don't need the noise. Ye hear they no. Ye hear dear ebema was sorry anopa. Who say when ye jumaye impempro. Sase ma ka me maka just me ayama reho. Nene me the statistics no be kire wa mohu mpempro sika ye kra toothpick de yesim nkwa the other ones ni nya mayu sa mpempro no enho akade bia yesika yera haruna drusu kan ye no omusre ye bi omanka wasem bi members of parliament say asema wa kan die ene yemma ye nimbre na yenyina because MPP ni NDC obie ni ho a ye ka job a omatimi create jobs bebrisa MPP ni NDC omumienu si ye ka se job a ye ka adwuma nya adwuma ne sa adwuma na emabru ekotare portal man ya mom 300 and 400 no that is not job when nya adwuma we adwuma intimi sustain you then you call it job ye ka decent job International Labour Organization e ka decent job or say decent job according to ILO International Labour Organization make to say decent job ye there sika bosome ubetimi anya bi aba wo bra e de bi ato na wo hu insurance na ubetimi de aye nneoma kakra enti sika ne ba ubetimi ato bi ubetimi de bi ato baabi ato hu susu atese wo ho nkyerɛw now, BBC emergency wetimia yusu and only a friend decent work. Me busao. Do you even have decent work? Decent work. Any day, unya bosumia sasikano, ubetimi dia ko hospital. Uyibia encount and une decent work. A juma ye papa betimia udi betimia bobra. Na Ghana ha NDC ni MP before be create 200 say a jumani amanko for 200 not 300 400 500 napko na yentuo muka yes woman create job then they are making noise NDC ni MPP adwino mu di create jobs no mu ni bi I'm telling you me catch now because and your money betimi abo no kakro mu fiu me see NDC ni MPP Womunyina yet and that is why NDC are buying all struggle no because akokon kitten no any 24-hour economy omu chiromo because they know in reality enye simple sa ti said omu kano no yenka keka ndi obi abetimi aka we betimi create 1.7 million jobs ni aka na nkofo ani age the devil is in the details because in some no omu kano omu said am plan it. Say na no mebe ye calculation ni kire wo ha say 24-hour economy na President John Mahama e de year flagship no ne 1.8 enye possible Oshe nyoma na ekoso na enye possible say 1.8 million na aban adwuma nyina kra ye sen 700,000 eno kra no mo twefo mo bo ba ya ka tell say ye be kreti 700 ye be kreti 1.8 million first kra de na aban say obe kreti 2 million jobs out of 24-hour economy me ka tell say enye ye enye because omo nse dem fa bibia nto eye kasa Tina de bia me catch say me hia mpanyifo no. Mpanyifo no me say when you ask dear pa na we ka adwuma ne dean ontimi nka nkyerɛw. Anya adwuma ne say adwuma ne ye temporal. Te say bia ye kan big push e de adwuma ne enkofo anya adwuma yes. But big push no e temporal. Ye kwan e temporal. E kwan ye no e temporal say aban bi beba na bia miminia odimachi e civil engineer MPP abreso civil engineer o eduru ba bi no nyame nko a civil engineer not efie wo engineer o because adwuma ne ma wo yire wo ma wo civil engineer enye te say oya akwadwofo adwuma ne ma ni afro mu so mu koye bi Nansei na big push ne bae enti big push ne ba aban bia ba na bia na niswade hunu no na aboa kakra enti e ka decent job according to International Labour Organization get it for me ILO on decent work ade adwuma na mu kreti yewra haruna dusu asema oka me pese me bobiem na wo tie kasa bebre ni nyina NDC ni MPP mo nkyere me adwuma san kwa no makreti mo de mo fanto ma me de bia adwuma eye factor adwuma enkrofo nya adwuma nye Nana Akufo-Addo de campaign ene John Mahama emabru nya adwuma nye opa ko Google unemployment is a security threat opa Google sa adwo no empanifo ni nyina ka bi se mabru ni adwuma ya eye dangerous se abranta na abayo ni adwuma ya ede omampanyi Kufu akabi John Mahama akabi Yewra Tamils kabi Nana Akufo-Addo kabi empanyifo bebre na aka say unemployment is a security threat meaning say adwuma ni system ni mu a emankra ye basa ye nim sa de we eye simple adwuma ni system ni mu a akra ne be ya akra bone scammer base brabe doso nyoma basa we know those things. Me say na me challenge NDC ni MPP aya omu ye dede no omu mu sen no mu se bi create jobs senka NDC for create jobs 2016 and MPP for beto aso a eye den na yes ato aba because emabru nya adwuma nye ubu so ma because abai ne mpanyifo ni nyina nim say me ba na me kofa obi ko military immigration police a eche wa create job eno na ye from so ma create job o so mu ba say na NDC abai no ma be pamo MPP fo nyina firi ho no mu do mu nkrofo aba o mu so ma create job akwadwofo ni akwadro way of creating a job but it was standard o ye was standard enya adwuma ni adwuma national service ni no ama ni 600 and 700 oso ama na adwuma because say obesie ayedin to yesi fanisa nka no kre ene 100 cedis to a youth to ayedin 100 cedis ayedin ene to den 100 cedis e to den mon kan no kro 100 cedis e to den 100 cedis first na name obi 20 cedis obetimi ama 100 cedis ene ntohwe na babunu no ono kra a week odi baby at 300 na 400 na 500 obewie school ameyama no 700 owie school ni nso wie pe onye adwuma nye na otewo musima create job enti yewra haruna dusu asem na okaye no ehu hia maka cho se me enye nkrofo story dedede na me de story so de yamfo ya adwan koso no eho na me pese me de story eho na ehu hia me se enra Parliament House Yewra Haruna Duruso ye education minister o se na ni ewu se bepem ne Ghana ye da so kra toothpick
I carry the shame. How come that me I've been minister for trade and industry and I carry the shame. How come that in Ghana toothpick we cannot produce toothpick in Ghana and we must be importing toothpick in Ghana? Those are the decisions we should take here. That Ghana, with all our resources, we cannot dedicate one private sector person. Look at how much money we have given. If you want Honorable Kojo, because you can't go there. There are people who took money in the name of private sector who said they were going to farm. The monies never went to the farms. You know that. The monies never went to the farms. You know that.
Dear Ayami Moboni say or carry ye no almost 3 years. Men who spear can be whether MPP or NDC. Mpacho mumpe MPP for manifesto ni NDC manifesto 2012. Mumpe mami, just the PDF. I just want maybe someone who knew maybe keke. Sometimes I am frustrated because you see, you're wasting time talking about rubbish on air. We waste time talking about Enyoma and farm for Swabia ma. Yeah, NDC, NMPP, and at the end of the day, a commodo. At the end of the day, who was Sikadie? At the end of the discussions, MPP, NDC, no, and say yes, ye busa say, ufie nibi ayare for 10,000 Ghana cedis ba ubenya bi. These are the legitimate questions. Also, busa say emergency aba. Doctor say yare no ye the 10,000. One ya 10,000 na. Obani bewu ana wabusa ni be 10,000. Umetimi enya bi wa accounts mu. Mame famra 5,000. 5,000. Ubeti me yi 5,000. Say me year me hunchre me. These are the questions you have to ask every day in the morning. Ask yourself. Say ma sobia no pa. Now emergency aba. Yes, say ana school fees. Ana bi ayarehwe. Ana emergency aba. What say me pully 5,000 free my accounts mu. Ubenya. I can tell you, said, do na Ghana a bad thing, so be ye 5 or cover 5,000 away. And no, was here, Jenny home. Harina do so can't want some no. NDC ni MPP, or be anywhere, or can the okay. Where ye be?
Yeah, no, okay.
Nimbra.
We number. Where MPP, they also transforming lives, transforming Ghana.
Let me get the year. Get the 2016, dear mommy, 2016.
Where 2012?
2012.
2012 for the year. Where MPP manifesto 2012?
Per NDC, the NDC 2012, okay. MPP 2012, and now about 2016, now about 2020. Me person who manifesto ne intra NDC ni MPP for a chache ya koto aba ni embuso mu kwasem because hey ya say one day say one factory na na Kwadwo ba e mebru be ye adwuma ni ani age hey 24-hour economy joma ha me ba obemi adu ni ani age afi ube wie no busa ne say ade na wo kan no o nhyehyɛ ne say na ototo papa so me say market on the wall yera John Mahama ne 24-hour economy na all kano 2 million ne 1.7 million jobs na all kano oboa ontimi nye me say market Nana Jantuah me say yera John Mahama ne 24-hour economy a o se odebe man for 1.7 to 2 million jobs no oboa ontimi nye because on said any plan be a worker just because of person to abamano and I say NDC retaining ask them even in Kokon Ketenkete is struggling is struggling yenyama in Kokon Ketenkete na one of the best I bet me abuano and one so much church man crowfobi and no muya no majibi na no ano no in Kokon Ketenkete year campaign na yenyina ye support e kra no nanke wo akate farms ye won krofo farms akese ma omu nkose kra ye problem ene ye de man krofo mu nim akokọ ne nyen enti yenyina wo hu de onye instead say bia nkobe because onim ti woji be 50 na yenyina no ahwebi are we serious na yakeka saa ni awie na ya ye dede na 24-hour economy what they bo me say I am telling you memo bi another President John Dramani Mahama the 24-hour economy na all kano 1.7 to 2 million jobs na all kan oboa ontimi nye a political talk 2012 NDC muntie
where NDC manifesto
first 2012 to the canfa MPP 2012
okay yemfa MPP
na yensha nientie the manifesto ne ka because Ghana na dodo na no yentimi nkenkanti and one say ye penana Akufo-Addo ye pe John Mahama but dodo na nhye dan kan wo manifesto no because of aban no asem Ope aban na sem. The enti na mani abre ne say yewra Haruna Edruso a emre bi no ye ye can say Minister for Industry.
Yeah.
Wasi na nie wu say bepem ne Ghana ye da so kra toothpick. Bibi ameba be kire o sika nko aye sen wo toothpick de di ye sim
Toothpick.
sika nko aye ko sen no. Sa de we ehun hia. And I'm sure say asema me ke me nko na mani abra me kan ho asem because as usual e be MPP ni NDC ya ni miracle aboaje ni ye okunyoma ya ye bewie no hwe ensi. Now this is a MPP for the
where your MPP for
the number 1 MPP 2012.
Okay, see NPP New Patriotic Party manifesto for election 2012.
Yeah,
Brofua ede nim where your front page, you know.
Fatu fayina too.
Yeah, and one the MCA.
No, MCA fayina too.
Yeah, front page na.
Ose
transforming lives, transforming Ghana. Yes, sa amanfo abrabo na ye dia sa o man Ghana.
Building
a free, fair and prosperous society. Asetna ebeboa ma bibia aye free untua hwe afi wo ya ma bibia ada ho fan a edi empuntuo edi nkoso ebeba ye society ni ye mpatem wa yete o say a program of transformation ehye ya omo aya edi ensesaye edi ba
ye ntimi anto amom ye ntie John Mahama de president John Mahama 2012
NDC 2012.
NDC for 2012 manifesto no
2012 DD. We
also
say 2012 manifesto advancing the better Ghana agenda. Sabren so be kai answer na ye beto 2012 about not 2008 about Ghana agenda.
Right.
And almost Sabeka say we need year Professor Mills time. Now the better Ghana agenda there. John Dramani Mahama by and say okay, some better Ghana agenda na ye and the canin. We need ye be advancing ye the be count. I'm a better Ghana no aquadin. Mtino say advancing the better Ghana agenda. Asio
anti asio tie nsema o kan.
Asio say jobs.
2012 tie mo amon kan manifesto no entina Ghana makacho say ye problem ni nyina ne say ye parking kan and ye problem ni nyina ne say ye tie dede mo ye tie amanyosem ebema ye suma ye de chain said de beboa ye ankasa eno na ye problem no one say ebi kra ref say NDC for emre bi omo manifesto na ye de tomu a wo mu no omo ka insem bi sa enti ase omo say
jobs adwuma and affair to stability.
Just say, emphasis stability.
Bibia betimia akoso ama na pepe ejina so ama we eba ejuma na wo ya sikaba be kwa animu. And to the etoso or see development
enti and Ghana for say ye to abamana ejuma beba enyoma be konanim enti 2012 no enyoma 4 enom di gina so enyoma 4 President John Mahama di gina so ye ba ko ye putting people first 2012 no that manifesto no read there there were 4 key thematic areas enyoma 9 first putting people first or the nipa be di kan sana John Mahama ka kire you
sure
the tosu mienu o say strong and resilient economy amemu a eho odin betimi de ho atono so Bako infrastructure development.
Yebesi hospital.
Bako transparent and accountable
government.
That's
just bibia beda ho fan
corruption
say bia o say na ekosika say na wo ho na obi ehu de ekọ.
Apart from infrastructure John Mahama ya ade. 3 so di ni pay di kan say amamuo bone pa na John Mahama at that time. Amamuo bone
say na de ho kra enya kono kra bio.
Amamuo bone John Mahama de afam no ginyame. Ena corruption ni nkrofo e gida ne ho ahwan se ne basa. Enti out of 4 no bako pe
which is
infrastructure and you see there was so see bia
okay schools.
Enti e tell say ni manifesto no kra kan ye no no ani gidie wom
no ni gidie
ene ma Ghana for to tia
no ayekofa yewura Nana Addo Dankwa
na yenhwe 2016 Nana Addo Dankwa the MPP de no mu kan ye no fato so mame
2016 NPP manifesto.
Bachobra Facebook Ahenfie 106.1 na afi on YouTube Ahenfie media. A friend Dr. Kwadwo Jantuah. Denti and Yasha no a Juma Hunsen because Honorable Haruna Edrus or education minister can even know trade and industry minister or say near who say be pemone Ghana da so cra toothpick the sim the sim and ono can wasem. Now denti me buofu na no pani say o can ye no both MPP ni NDC o mo discuss adwuma ho nsem no ma hu so bia ni abrese ene e be ne den eno an so mo kan wieye e na o mo sereye
nana we NPPD.
So on job creation I share his thoughts. Me, I've been Minister for Trade and Industry and I carry the shame. How come that in Ghana toothpick we cannot produce toothpick in Ghana and we must be importing toothpick in Ghana? Those are the decisions we should take here. That Ghana, me, I've been Minister for Trade and Industry and I carry the shame. How come that in Ghana toothpick we cannot produce toothpick in Ghana and we must be importing toothpick in Ghana? Those are the decisions we should take here.
Tina, yekra toothpick or ye nenie wu. And no say ankasanyo ma we ya de bia na Jantuah maka ho asema say MPs no omun discussing nyoma bisi adi mpuntu obeba na omun discuss ya di ayeye MPP say na John Mahama say na Efra will say na nasefo no. How come those are the decision but that decision no MPP ni NDC o kan wie ya no mu nyina asreye bibia NC Yanko 2016.
Okay, 2016. Nana
MPP fonso.
Yanko Ghana phone kwa cheka. Unse sa time no. Bra yera Professor Mills bedi so the better Ghana agenda. Eche yera John Dramani Mahama ma say advancing. Ena oka jobs wase ho. Enti sa bra na Ghana fo obu afu NDC aban. Ena MPP so buy no say okay. Ejuma na embebunu ensu se omunye bi nye Professor Mills ene John Dramani Mahama de mo afemu omunye bi nye de. Afei change an agenda for job. We the NPP ekaye 2016.
Hold on. What it means is that in 2012, Yera John Mahama catch Ghana for say or the Juma beba or the Mpuntu beba no. Samputu after 4 years ama Emma Ghana for who say a Juma aye problem. Okay. Sa obe kaya sa phrase we after 2016, no. If I say me bought BB, so be kaya. No. Okay, let's see this one. Let's see. I want to play this one.
I'm off for media muntias.
Me beba be bought ba kubia. So be kaya sa breno ena yadi we ebai.
Teachers are suffering. Teacher trainees are suffering. Nurses are suffering. And nursing trainees are suffering. Patients are suffering. Students are suffering. Traders are suffering. Pensioners are suffering. Drivers are suffering. Contractors are suffering. Civil servants are suffering. And farmers are suffering. Fishermen are suffering. And industries are suffering. Artisans are suffering. And kayaye are suffering. The disabled are suffering. And men are suffering. Women are suffering. And children and Ghanaians as a whole are suffering.
After 4 years.
Okay.
After President John Mahama promising the manifesto so obemanko for adwuma. After by 2016 no na Edru said your kind won't me anye. Enti na Ghana fo nyina esu. Ene ma ba omia kan say.
Ghana fo nyina ebre, adraba fo bre, teacher fo bre, sabi omo edi dem nyina so ebre.
Exactly.
Enti na chese sa bre ne de na omo beyiye free sa bre nim. Embebu na enye adwuma nye no. Afa ye enidaso se yera nanado danko akufuado ene Dr. Baumia eba na omo abeyi mmabu na free sa house omo nya adwuma ye
and omo de omo manifesto ni by say change agenda for their jobs.
Okay.
Photo so my change agenda for jobs. Okay. And MPP for the buy you. And then a drew baby na MPP at this change agenda for jobs ni buy no. Then China Ghana for 2 MPP. Enya adwuma ya ye nya bi
enti
sa bre no na President John Dramani Mahama Ekoka 24-hour economy no.
Okay.
Prosperous nation, developing well-planned, safe communities while protecting the natural environment.
I want to get a good one.
I heard him say that we could not keep the lights on. How can we run 24 hours? In 2016, Doomsaw had been solved. Nobody's lights went off in 2016. I heard him say that we could not keep the lights on. How can we run 24-hour economy? In 2016, Doomsaw had been solved. Nobody's lights went off in 2016.
The point is that even electricity na sem na wo kan na se for the 24-hour economy no kra na ne bo ayedin. Ne bo. Yentie President John Mahama under 24-hour economy. Ono nso dia okaye.
But we know that there will be obstacles. One, you need to provide security because people must be able to work in the night without.
So, how's everything going?
I'm trying to get it now. You two for her agenda. Okay.
The agro-processing sector. That is those who will process our cassava into cassava starch, cassava flour, gari, and all that. There's a huge market in Africa for.
Mpese utie President John Dramani Mahama ono nso adwuma okaye efa 24-hour economy no. Yedika boy free 2012. Yaba MPP 2016 the same adwuma ya na Ghana for the tutia no. The same adwuma ya na afedo okoba ye se 24-hour economy no. Ebetimi aye all the magic amano. Enti entie enyoma na woka no.
That is those who will process our cassava into cassava starch, cassava flour, gari, and all that. This is the 24-hour economic clock.
Timbacho muntie President John Dramani Mahama on only 24-hour economy bacho mum peke nyoma no emmami na yentie nyoma na ekoso no because makacho say in project management Kofi in project management wo pese wo ye dwumedie bia na eyenhihye ye o watena se awie so pese wo ye wadwempon de aka ye planning no na nanom be kire we free bibi project management triangle so wo planning asamre na wo de nkrata etoto fom no ade ba ko a wo hwe eye emra wo de be ye eye sika any adwuma ne tetrete which is the scope the time, the resources. And no now the bay. It is a workers obey 24-hour economy. Obey no brebe. Asika sen we chato ho.
Sen e besi aye
send it saying. Okay. And tienti ne kakra on the 24-hour economy. Makacho say a bel juma both NDC ni MPP. Oma da Ghana for and what and they say. A dear Betchino, MPP for by campaign.
They manifesto no beka say be ye you be juma mamo.
Enti 24-hour economic President John Dramani Mahama and also kikaye no.
This is the 24-hour economic clock. One job, 3 shifts, 3 people. 1, 3, 3. One job, 3 shifts, 3 people. Obiabe Didi. Ezu. Extraordinary problems require extraordinary solutions for extraordinary results. And so businesses and public organizations will be encouraged to operate 24/7 in 3 shifts of 8 hours. This will boost production,
Ahenfie
it will increase employment and provide paying jobs. It will transform Ghana into an import substitution and export-led country. It will increase employment opportunities and revenue, and it will enhance access to public services.
So far, President John Dramani Mahama ninsem ni bia okay kan o say.
Ninsem o kan say, sa bre na emebum so say omunye adwuma nya no o say, sa nyame adom na Ghana fo to abama no which is 2024.
Meanwhile, no so time no adwuma no went.
Enti o say obey 24-hour economy. Enti o say ye adwuma ba ko a enipa miensa na be omo asa be ko 3 shift. Enti say bia say ye adwuma ba ko a kwaku ba ono no be ye ni 8 hours a opon na adwoa ba na adwoa so pon na ya oso abeyebi enti one job 3 people 3 shifts enti sanka adwuma nanka baby ye for nipa 100 no say 3 shift no eba be nipa 300 e don say adwempo etechire ni say sa one job 3 people shift ne ba ebeboa ama businesses etuma koso ebeboa ama businesses na etumi afa enwuma bebre na e boost production ne kire say sa enwuma na adwumakuo ni eye no ombetumi aye ni bebre enwuma no kra be boost wo Ghana ye di bi be ko broni krom na etumi ama yisika sam etumi agina brani
Jantuah so na yentie ni 24-hour economy no ni nyina agina so eye adwuma.
We will focus on some selected public institutions that have huge customer traffic. For instance, the ports and harbors should be open 24/7. That means we have to employ more workers at the port. We have to employ more customs officers, more Gapoha workers, more forklift operators and all that. We need customs. Customs should work 24/7. 3 shifts, so that at any time your items come, customs at the time of the day is open for business. You can go and process your import things, papers, and take your things out of the port. You must have a passport office that is operating longer than 8 hours, so that people who need passports and other such documentation can have access to it. We must have a DVLA that is working more shifts than 1 shift, so that more people can get their licenses processed in a shorter time than the current waiting time. In the private sector, the sectors that we are looking to promote and encourage to run 24/7 and 3 shifts are first the agro-processing sector. That is those who will process our cassava into cassava starch, cassava flour, gari, and all that. There's a huge market in Africa for all these products and in other parts of the world.
So far, I'll say.
And so far, my Benny John Dramani Mahama can say, send the way I 24 hours minute ever cost. I didn't put attention, say, I'm going to make who do a daddy day in a year, Echo dumping more. Fise nipa omuye adwuma esano. Abine say 24-hour economy ni ba. Ni titire pa any ports and harbor no. Osi dani de nyina ya nipa kobo dumping more. It is a 24-hour economy ni ba. Sa nipa omuye adwuma wo ho no omo bedoso. Nti what we are trying to do ni say, for example, Oka Port. Nti what your head of research ABA and say, say Oka Porter. Ye ba be researcher who say port no efe nipa say. Kai say, Abansi obe kriti ebema 24-hour economy nebema at least 1.7 to 2 million jobs. Yeah. 1.7 to 2 million jobs out of 24-hour economy. Yeah. And no say aban nyuma no maybe a beshase no e be a port. Nti a researcher who say port so mo yesay. Nti o mo yesay near the times 2 account. It is be a nipa 100 na ye adwuma or port. Because of 24-hour economy no yeah hwehwe sen kasa amredi omodu 300
simple
because 8 hours adwuma baako enipa miensa
na ye wi ani ate afri 1.7 million nimu
na yahwe ai simple die baba ya no enti John Dramani Mahama say saa nneoma we nyina no oya ebetumi ama ye security agencies no enwuma ye kuo no saa enwuma yefo omo ho no omo bedosu bebiri afen so kire mu se ye nneoma ni bi wo hɔ a ye no Ghana ha enkrofo ma sunya omo pe nanso ne dodo no esua ye ntumi nhye da mfa nko ebi ti se omo ye gari o se gari wi wo market pa enti se 24-hour economy ni ba na se gari no baby aye che gari se nipa miensa ne wo hɔ a e o se 24-hour economy ni boa e ma afedie omo beye enipa enkono fi se miensa no de times miensa e wo se wunya enkono se de be ho so enipa pii so betumi anya adwuma aye.
So we ask mebusa se mo amoton banche mo amoton gari aban ba ye wababe humu ana mo amoye banche ho adwuma no aban eye aban NDC aban ba no gari fo ene cassava fo no akosi sen first question na mebusa
sen na nyoma eko
ye nto aso
enti
manufacturing, that is in the industry. So the industry, the fruits, juice making industry, all the iron and steel industry, we are carrying 24/7.
So hano okade
o say the oka ni nyina be hwe asoye ya ehwe emfidi nnwuma ho nsem ho enti omo ye ntoma obi wo ho a ebia onimtaa enda ye GTP4 wo ho akosombo tester or ATL4 nyina wo ho enti saa nioma no e na oba behwe na yetumi aye ni bebre saa so ye ni betumi aye omo adwuma ni bebre na no so nipa pi enya adwuma aye enti
so o use word be encourage
ye be show mu nkran
say policy be ye voluntary you cannot assume because according to say ye bompa ye say nipa beba it is different from saying say nipa 1,000 ye nyomo parce que utie conversation
sure
ye koye events Ahenfie FM koye events ya ton take is 1,000 it betimi aka say nipa 1,000
na
ye expect so mbeba nemom eye field ni betimi afa nipa 1,000 but ya ton 500 oti ase ye ntimi nka say nipa 1,000 ebeba nemum de obeka nso ye hwese ba ye hwe no ebia na petado obekọ na nipa 700
sure and ebetimi yesi
enti 24-hour economy no ye wo de aban etimi ye eno na ye pese hu se de aban timi ye te se bia DVLA immigration ne port no omudodo ye sen
no correct
then oba ankrankra dwumadie ni ma aba enye force
debi
eye aban no so obeye nhyehyeye na nipa na ye eno ne saa no untimi mfa mmobra
debi
because sika eni hu no ye mfa mmobra
debi
we na President John Mahama kan no o kan it say be a social studies teacher as a social studies teacher na yo the government must the government shall the government was say it was say ye ne mpenyifo ne ankrankra bedi nkomo say ye mfa mmobra efri say obi a woye odwumawura ni bia no enye te se waka 24-hour economy ni ntina okoye owo nhyehyeye eho akade a eka ho uti ase na nse mi nia baako me pese me bo brand ni din say businessmen are omukoyi nyoma free port they are crying businessmen sadie we na ye de bo MPP for 3 so say port nyoma ne boa ye den aban we bae no e no de AI bia banka enya bone but busa say businessmen say so omukoyi omunyoma e wo port bra wo mu bre ni sika wo mu die etua ba ko se first no under MPP kra ni yesu no na mikoyi nyoma na mayire so bia 80,000 na 90,000
na we
enne or the chere me 1.6 billion
a day
old currency
a day
under John Dramani Mahama
and you know aso no beka say the flat rate in home
and I may say I'm telling you me wofa enemy business partners so mo kra nyoma ba wo and I can tell you say businessmen no mukoyi nyoma wo port no omusu omobre meanwhile President John Mahama duru baby kra nam se port kra be free
ai
ebia AI na wo dia ba no dia ba se obi nwia but onfa AI ne ma na nyoma kosoro na businessmen ni esu na abai where you wani just because you want money and then you are talking about 24-hour economy enti yenhwe ne se me kokra nyoma free port ba na first na bia de me ye eye bia 80,000 na they say we call 1.6 minti me nya 24-hour economy no minti me fan crofo adwuma yie into 24-hour economy na wo encourage me say menye no enye ye
me mfa me ho nkosha say because me kwei meboka
ebi wanya bibi
enti no doctor yɛbɛhyɛ ase fi Ghana Post and Harbors
Authority.
Now Ghana Post and Harbors Authority as of December 2025 now total workforce is 6,384
but
6,384,000 6,384 that's how it's
okay.
And no, not a 7.7 increase from total workforce in 2023. From 2023 to 2025, no, workforce increased by just 7.7. Employ across the entire what do you call it country. Now we'll share breakdown of employment now. Engineering, engineers, finance and operations, sales and marketing. Engineering, it take 38.8% of operations workforce no.
Yeah.
And finance any operation as a unit no, and also take it 35.9%. And sales and marketing 25. What do you call it percent? And music as them Nina a breakdown.
So I'm interested in those baby government on DVLA on those statistics.
DVLA and submitting the total workforce and farmer appear public accounts committee. But the security services security services they are under Ministry of Defense and Finance. Almost so Ghana Ghana Police Service.
Right.
Ghana Police Service as of 2025 had a total workforce of 47,000 people. Okay. Ghana Police Service.
In general,
Ghana Armed Forces, Armed Forces and military and the company almost 16,000. And other paramilitary services also 15,000. And none of estimates almost submitted to Ministry of Defense and Ministry of Finance call Public Accounts Committee they call two journal. Not just say if you did into nienti na aban into me fa nipa bebre say security services recruitment ka so pay nipa 5,000 and Chief President Mahama ka so for 5,000 and count.
Right.
So the Ghana Police Service what the highest number of employees because of edumane the other ones it's 47,000. The armed forces in also 16,000 and other paramilitary services and 15,000 active personnel. When we are active personnel,
so in effect already military police 24-hour economy dada.
Exactly.
What you say? 24-hour economy dada. Inti they told a normal recruitment normal duty. And then he talks about the ports.
Okay.
Ports now see nipa
ports near
67,000.
Who was 67,000?
Yeah.
No. Ministry of Transport. Figures they call a friend saying Public Accounts Committee. No.
Okay.
I say total workforce 6,000. That is almost a person adina. You staff and ban payroll. Any contract workers where you buying payroll so buying total workforce they call Public Accounts Committee 6,384.
So let's say 6,084. Let's even assume it's 10,000 in
okay.
It means that a buying cash port not 24-hour economy now or the 20,000 penny which is not possible.
Possible.
Say 10,000 one for more at the porter. There's no way a buying 20,000 in the name of 24-hour economy. President John Mahama can't answer. That's the logic, isn't it?
Sure.
Good. And so the person who the total number of government work, government working in a total number.
Okay.
Total number of government adwuma was wafa aban adwuma nyina ye kan eboma ye nyina ye sing. Let's look at that. Now fe yentoa 24-hour economy ni nsem no so.
Asemo.
The pharmaceutical sector. We want Ghana to be the pharmaceutical hub of the whole of Africa so that we'll produce medicines here and export them to all other African countries. Construction sites. We want our construction
We so no say.
Enti omampani kase pharmaceutical industry no. Na chese mbiaya ye nro no. Ti san ke bia we ye dro na. O chem say 24-hour economy ni ba. Omo ye nro no. Omo nro no omo ye no ombeye ni bebre. Ombesan fa adwumayefo bebre. Said the beya ombetumi enya nneoma pi na omo ato ama.
Ti question na me busa ena no pay say mo ye adwuma wo pharmacy eni nro fo na se fo no. Aban say no ahumo. Budget. You say aban humo ye different from whether it is in the budget.
Yeah, sure.
Enti yenhu say aban say no dia asem head of recent but someone search mame whether aban atwasika bi de mema pharmaceutical for ni so mumfanye 24-hour economy ni nuru na wo kan wasem na. Now let's move on with the other ones. Abusi afena wa joining us Ahenfie 106.1 Ahenfie TV on YouTube, on Facebook, on TikTok. The aya kan nyina ni say yera Haruna Idrusu say na niewu say oye MP na wababe minister for trade and industry na Ghana ye da so kra toothpick na eno ne ye call back ama hu say yes. Our argument is that ebe adwumasema MPP aban ni NDC aban oma feli Ghana for omo do ma no defe be dada ye ka che se moto a ye be ma adwuma afi omo wie no ma nkrofo no ma adwuma no mo so mama, and the best thing is obusa say MP adwuma be na there was so me buy me do ma ko police me do ma ko immigration and no na MP so ya deal and ye create any enabling environment emma the businessmen na wo be ye adwuma no and then ye go back emo ati ase say President John Dramani Mahama na oye candidate at that time no we na all share catch us 24-hour economy na beye apart from aban adwuma no nkofo a omuye pharmacy omuye inro omo ye fruit juice ni nyina no cassava banchefo ni nyina obehwe omu ye nhwe the other ones wo kan ho asem
companies to work 24/7 all year all hours round so that they can deliver our infrastructure faster than they currently do. Financial services the same. Sanitation and garbage collection. It is better to collect garbage boiler in the night rather than collect the boiler and be competing with cars in the daytime when we have rush hour traffic.
I see, brah. Nessa President John Mahama on say Drew Hona ye pewasem yen hye den tie nyon.
David.
Se sia na mi hu se sa o ka se pragiani abobo ya na efe yi no kran ye be na nwumre nyina. Na ni kwan se na se pragiafo ya omuda so ne na manopei aban we nso ka se nwumre.
O ka so be boa om.
Enti mo amoye pragia no nso
brebia
aban ahia mo se anwumre nyina no monye adwuma na
wan
yento aso
dabi enti yera John Dramani Mahama won se ne nsema o ka ni nyina waka infrastructure waka financial services and afensu sanitation enti sanitation enti nka woto mpatemu a bola abawo anopawo ewieo enwumro sankrofo ni nyina abeba omode abobo ya na befa bola Zoom Lion for so de omode enemu a enezesi enu Zoom Lion so awi ne se ne ho nkro ne bayi.
All right.
Extractive industries, mining bauxite, mining gold, mining manganese, lithium. They must work 24/7.
But the mines are already working 24-hour working.
Yeah, or the core engineers and planners. Danny then you know more yeah.
Miners in this annual
for omo adwuma no Danny then you na ejinaso a eye. Asanko ejinaso a eye. Anglo Gold Ashanti. They be at ready omo mponda.
Eradi Nyankopon.
Yeah, so
shifts every day. Hospitality industry, our restaurants, our discotheques, our nightclubs, our hotels, 24/7, 24 hours.
But they're not President John Mahama can say we mu 24-hour economy dada. And it's a choice because hotel for a 24-hour economy.
Omo mujina chi no omo twen so mampani anu besi ni aye ni ye sanity
ene omo kasa pa o
omo twen so mampani anu besi ni aye ni ye enu anu
the president kan nyoma omo ye 24-hour economy ni dada
omo kan ni nyina chese waka ni nyina
enti apart from their aban ena ye ntie aban adwuma bia ni ho a the president John Mahama kan no betimi afa even up to 200,000. But omuntie aban adwuma nyina no we are trying to get the whole when you figure no so enti aban adwuma nyina obi oya aban adwuma aban tua ne ka bia no yen calculate omo yesen
as of August 2025, August 1st, 2025. Now, the total workforce was 750,080. And Auditor General, Controller and Accountant General, a year audit. Out of that audit, no more realize say about some 53,311 payroll so are inactive. The Auditor General, Controller and Accountant General, okay,
so what I want
out of that number, it move 5,673. Almost process say almost July 2025 salary. So almost suspended pending investigation.
I understand that.
Yes.
I just want young funny said
as of that time, it was 750,080.
Okay, see, your calculation, mommy. Abaya juma nyina from Mampenyin Kofo Breswa Sabe Pim.
John Mahama 2025.
Yes, John Mahama na for 750 cumulatively.
Yes,
it is a be abide the near the account. From that time na be pim no. Ghana for abaya juma and drew 800,000. And I will share every year and so aban shut down for nipa more than 100,000.
No, I'm on fund 200,000.
I'm on fund 100,000. And he said every year aban and fan for more than 100,000. It means on the average, the John Mahama betimia ya yamfani said John Mahama credit me for so now or say obey 100,000. Meanwhile, 2026 cry you know.
Yeah,
until the young friend said 2027. John Mahama be for so I'm a nipa 100,000 a juma, which is not possible. 2028, John Mahama bet me for so I'm a nipa 100,000, which on us ye by young fan manner. It means say John Mahama ayere soa penko for juma mo 200,000.
Why yere no ho abro so 200,000?
Meaning say o 24-hour economy also target 1.7 to 2 million.
Debbie.
Anya possible.
But why did they do that?
Former administration, Minister for Labor and Employment, Ignatius Bafuewa.
Yeah.
Can maybe some up create about 1.3 million employment and I say Juma jobs. Mama Dr. Bami, I could repeat the same thing. Now, so I'm call Parliament, you know. Figures from the coin there's no way Ghana economy say this is of the public and civil service between absorb it a year your friend is saying about even $1 million because see social appropriation bill for 2026 Dr. Atoforsen at the Koya Sika Edibetua public services workers can in it was just about 800 million Ghana cedis dollars 800 million Ghana cedis and it's a funny pa the total workforce in there which is about a year 750 and 80 na mekai na say your appropriation no ye sees 800 million and ye dey ya funny pa 1.5 you may probably be the next appropriation bill you'll be thinking about probably somewhere 1.2 billion Ghana cedis on the pardon which I any says you can able to me absorb this
okay.
But all them and no so even 24-hour economy na nipa odi anim ura Gusitano. Also a lot of the focus will be on how our private sector in particular betumi then create enable government be more the enabling environment private sector no betumi employ nipa more ni enti omo kan sa na say aban to me provide this security that's a private sector ni nim say so omo run 24 hours ha anajo the obeba night shift ni safe police for enough chroma nipa ni show be making sure that transportation services are very easily accessible tisamete buadi na me be aduma be ye aduma at 11 p.m. and at 7 p.m. I say minya car wa bra me mbrene traffic na dey keka ho no because the government itself aim to me even 100,000 people in the 4 years John Mahama be wa ebe end just 20 enya possible ye ni sika na ye dey support sa ye need the infrastructure ye dey because ye BMI we have to build more on them because nipa no more bani na say offices are being here office hospitals are see more account at the moment even your hospitals and kwan you see here see Ghana a World Health Organization level, say a first class medical delivery service. We need about $30 billion across the entire nation. I buy in this you call IMF just 3 billion penny to me a day. And you know, private sector no mum na buying hope we say. Omodi niyama beto to akwemu ye. Said the beya, Senana Jantuah, it be a juma. Or not be funny pam more, so no funny in unemployment bed in there what are buying a sunny a day. Epso ebetin to kind the whole 24-hour economic document now. The primary focus, even though are buying any baby anymore, buying making sure say institutions, better said your hospitals, the security services, DVLNA, the Ghana publishing money are able to me. I run a 24-hour economy. The fapim ni na be a private sector na. So omo aban na ma omo enya friends nyina so a omo betumi dia yesa adwuma na no be boa ma omo mo ma fa nipa more than aban
which means say aban to say the make no yemfa menya sika emmobra
debi
enye me bompa say me wo fa bi be ma me 1000 bi yemfa mmobra eye sika ekuta wo na de bobra
o say na adana wo ka say politician ka sama Yastika ye dibe susu ahwese asem a okay obetumi aye who does what by when. John Dramani Mahama amfa specific time frame bia amba 24-hour economy ne ho. We all know say obejina simpie so a ye be say senke ade nkomo no koye say ye ba within the first year ankrankra nwumakuo no ye sha say we bia pharmaceutical industry Yehwe extractive sector no. Yehwe sanitation. Say na ye nioma. Okay, inti eba no sana. All those stakeholders are omuwo within the bracket no. Ebe who say okay. Omampenia catch say 24-hour economy or deba. Set ebe ye project no. Obetimi awie. Ye de end ye sheda nya gidigidi bia nti obetimi asha ase wo yeso. Enti within the first year no. Yenim say okay, aban bi aba within the first year no obre afen na oyi na appointees afen na oye we obehwe nkrata mu enti e no krade nke bia from the 6th month e call the 12th month in the obetumi ewie na the second year okay o move from this industry akosa ankrofo we so enti eba no sa na obehu say there's a time frame ba we no ekoye yentungum sa and with this no enya dia project no be feasible enya yi
and I even cry no so wo hwe to economy ni said the NDC for na explain say be adwuma ba ko 3 shifts na make me ofi that make I say eno enye possible because currently Ghana ye labor arrangement ni say we adwuma 8 hours a day nti 8 hours na 9 to 5 p.m. 8 hours nti say me ba adwuma 9 na me pon 5 it means say by 5 and the next person be ba be yimi shift so any pandi be yimi at 5 p.m. na the next shift in Besha see midnight or they may patch. How is anyone going to wake up at midnight? Even in the US China, the latest will be Juma Ewa America 8 p.m. No atnema at the 6 a.m. No be ababi, you know. Into that 3 shift arrangement, no me and Mpono. It was defective. It was more said the Usika, no more can the dada amount for my mouth for admin say, between for nipa do but per the current arrangement, some people 5 the other be me 5. So we baba be you no just any panic midnight.
No bit here Joshua can no ben can ben be adwuma who new site.
That is the point.
Our security create new home. You are talking about 24 our economy. I will see security be enhance na. They say security as we speak crowd. Yes. Main you create security as struggle.
Sanity so sha enuntina tama John Mahama ba ben mu wi na afa mum no what technical committee a owura gusita no dan no nti make us time what technical committee make us na ne NDC aben mo ya ese time na do dan kwa na all promote free SHS so call BBC emi ebisa no free SHS ni na sika ebe cost when to me and consider so oba on a Ghana phone be ba be di ho nkomo because at that time no na your slogan take almost share down planning the same thing with the 24-hour economy nti afi mum no technical committee gusita no dan no say omo nhwe kwan omo be fa so omo betumi a structure no na private sector ni mum e na aiden aba be lead this particular agenda na the aban be ne say aban ebe din hihye ebe to a ebe ma private sector no so omo ye 24 first of all, a ka emblem. Now, secondly, Omo ankasa so bambo so ebe assure.
Unfortunately, the reality is that abanshi shena okay no still na mbua businessmen and only businessmen din koma abanshi shena koye yehwe aban say wo ye say. But the point is that the 24-hour economy no there are a lot of loopholes. And two, the facts are wo say ebema 1.72 million enye possible and also nye no kre eye na da from President John Mahama ni NDC aban enye no kre with 24-hour economy no ye di kan so am calculation na ma kire o say aban adwuma nyina be pemene less than 800,000 and aban bia ni wa wotim fa Ghana for over 100,000 a year enye possible enti umma John Mahama kre 200,000 na uti free 1.7 ni mo a still aka 1.5 and sa private industry no you don't need to tell him to do 24-hour economy.
And idea about question so can say on say you call IMF bia na IMF edin eto nipa ebetumi form or public sector no and to anything as obehwa even one district one factory do baby no time MPP ba bem no mu say enya dia annually Ghana betumi afa about 5% of the total employed workforce no MPP or margin say in one district one factory no in say aban mo mbedi anim no say private sector no mo na edi anim to mo partner other private organizations to share list to mo de buy na Kumasi na kasapreku mu nyina eden eka ho say de be kasapreku betumi afa say de be Santinos betumi afa amanfo na sa payroll no embeda aban so because enya beda aban so means aban tumi meet the threshold na on the IMF agreement. It was after 2019 MPP omo fi IMF mu no and afi aban tumi sha say so omo fani paul to be sure the first security services recruitment MPP was around 2019 after you fi IMF no and John Mahama so buy wa be inherit another IMF program I feel almost here then a film. See, there's no way so have 5% cap no way to me
and Nana on the issue of for security no and no na metina say na margin ba we so also United Nations benchmarker or the above for civil police civilian ratio 1:450 it is a 24-hour economy no say omo sorry ekwa adwuma na dwene ahomache no ye behwe omo bambo a yembisa say Ghana ha police to civilian ratio no et saying and a say kra na wiase ka
say police ni ba anye bia wo say otimi hwe nipa 450 so
eno ye the United Nations air camp
Ghana de na say
Ghana there 1:694 almost 700 and police ni ba Ghana ha the UN say or say police ni ba ko ehwe nipa 450 so no eno ye anye bia Ghana there near almost 700
ne say wo asema wo kan
and there you say oko lower menya krobo for example into 2026 year omo ho no police to civilian ratio 1:1200
interesting my embo wie na afi ye ma statistics na mbie line so na afi entwetwe enkomo
retail centers, all the malls, there's no reason why you should start. People can come in the night time and buy items, so they should work longer than 8 hours. Transportation services, there should be buses running 24 hours so that people who have to go to their jobs can be able to get a bus to go to their jobs. Security services, we need safety and security to be able to implement the 24-hour economy. And so we need more police officers, we need more soldiers, we need more prisons officers, more fire service officers, more customs, more immigration. Now the support package for 24-hour businesses is to stimulate demand for 24-hour economic goods and services. And this will be supported by strategic investments in infrastructure, in security, in energy. We'll have public and private security architecture, cheaper and reliable electricity. That is the time of use tariff. So in the night when we're not using much of the power and it's going to waste, we can supply it to the 24-hour economy enclave at cheaper rates than we currently charge. Tax incentives to companies that will sign up for the 24-hour economy. They'll be given tax incentives so they pay lower taxes so they can reinvest what they have saved back into increasing their production.
So in effect, ni nyina ne say obe create enabling environment.
That is the point said in America.
And so the point is that creating enabling. So share almost 1.5 years of President John Dramani Mahama.
Yeah.
So enabling environment now can we ho.
No. Anyhow.
And in a said then we say abaya she be asia. You see, because a project implementation. Sure. And yet 1 year, 2 years as some year can you.
Said you make kind na me bo so uti onu anu nsa make say esesa aban ya akwan esesa aban make sure say security services na adults won betumi abo sa nipa ku on be kwa na adwone ade because na adwona nipa bone for tai bi omu dwumadi ni ade nti wo hwe Ghana said na me san so e kana ye budget ankasa no a large part of your budget into your friends and emoluments and compensations. Enti na amount for ye tuatu omo kana de keka hono na a heavy burden to your budget. So and abide the more abide be air can the more I mean say yen to me yes can find other sectors of the economy, say health, agri the account. The truth is that said the OT no John Mahama 24-hour economy ni nyina said the MPP one district factory e wi ase e beye no ne fapem nyina be gina private sector.
Yeah, sure.
And
it's so
private sector no e be to me afa nipa more na aban mo be bo omo ama omo dwumadi omo di no omo ho be he ha omo kakra as part of even the private sector initiative said your car companies or mobile signing on your benefits be or our companies in be especially omo kra niam adifi abrochi na be ma tax rebate nti e bia nka tax will be on 24-hour economy will be to and wo de na yete so kakra ma because o fa nipa
the question is omaye
abanye
okay mami bi lines no na ye ni enkomo e wo sa ade we ho serial callers no momfa ncheme and me nsam pekemo momfa ncheme and so I want serial callers Mr. One ma momfre momfa ncheme this discussion no I'd want more time for a businessmen more enyoma na aban bobo so na bia na aban ye bibi enim obi ka kire yen enti me here serial callers ewo sub segment we mu me here mu hu de cause mo ye businessmen mo nim de Ghana ordinary Ghanaians say am person mo contribute to this show and me here mo ntimisre mo o ye serial caller na de wadarma fa cheme na ye ma other people no so embre mo am person mo contribute obi enso pese oka ho asem nso a obetimi a kire yen de nti aye kasa ne say hwe ade we a ekutame eye bamboo mo am hwe TV so ne Facebook ne YouTube no mikuta adiebu at a fork and knife na ekuta me no bamboo ne de ye bamboo enie bamboo China for na ye we enom ko mpampro enti me koto aduane no na eho no sustainable in fact na ye crash me amini a Lord K pharmacy ne ho na me kodidi okwa ono oye sustainability person enti okwa oma rubber and plastic spoon na or the way amaye enti we no eye biodegradable e say etimi epro because e say ne kasa ban pese anka obetimi aye enti wo hwa ye wo fork knife any spoon na ni nyina ye edia uwie oto
I can be busy. So when was the last time I who pampro? No, but because when him say you dian kasa. Last time I who say you.
And it maybe na make say abane sorry or ye tree planting.
So my mention idea. Tech. Oh, can you see baby for hall 6?
Hall 6.
Sa hona na wo ho ni nyina. Nim say emre bi atwam tam a minhwa na mpampro nko a na wo.
I mean him.
Wonim say ye uba eye ukọ Susan the Hokraite we were so school now.
We were so yeah.
If it sa baby ana omo friend saying osofo blanks and price na bobo. atwa ni nyina
ni say baby aga ye be bia Yenium Pempro.
Simple.
As of 2017, in fact, Nigeria, Omu minister, or say Omu spend almost $18 million and the crap on pro yentino.
When we were persuaded to devalue our currency every week for 32 years. When I went to school, and many of you are here, the naira was $1.50. The naira was almost £1 sterling. They came here, persuaded some brilliant men from Harvard and the World Bank that weekly devaluation was wonderful. 32 years of devaluing your currency until we hit 527. And they were still telling us that the naira was still overvalued. That brought poverty, misery upon us. Then interest rates went to 30%. So nobody could build a factory, start a farm, produce anything, or create jobs. Because every time you bring in a shipload of rice, you also bring in a shipload of unemployment. Because you are transferring your wealth to sustain other economies.
Anytime Nigeria, you will say anytime bia ye kra nyoma bi ebetimi aye no. Near the ohia and ebre. Let me tell you, as of 2017, Dr. Yaw Edu Jemfi, that time not the president of Association of Ghana Industries. As of 2017, na Ghana ye the 18 million, just say 180 billion. 100, that was 2017, 180 billion. And the other cra the sim 2017. Ya nyanwo hwia men 2026. Harry Nedrus asema okay. I'm telling you, say end trendy because some for so ni so. And then the be trendy pane imari kwa abuajia yokufu yino. And no ni be discuss. And no na radio station, ni TV stations, ni social media be discuss. Miracle abuajia yesu sisi wakofe sika na yokufu achino na eno ni ebe waste time after NDC for na MPP forces say na NDC forces say. Sa same way ebe ma MPP ni NDC for mebuna adwuma no yenka ho asem me ani nkomo mabie lines no makate so yesi akola wa daroma ene jai na other people no so emfre no pa Ahenfie so ne yemman Ghana 0557 10 12 31 0557 10 12 32 0557 10 12 31 0557 10 12 32 0557 10 12 32 10 12 31 10 12 32. Now what we do so in fact minya data bi wa ha export genius in Ghana importers of toothpick me wo data no e wa ha na data ni Ghana oma omu importe toothpick eba Ghana ha no Ghana for importers mako 57 importers mako 57 ene di sika ekokra toothpick yedim pampro aya ibenya buo Ghana ha no suppliers 69 omo supply ema Ghana total shipment over 157 many are so import no CIR the only better say CS camp Good morning.
Hello.
Yes, good morning.
Good morning.
But what I can say?
Pacho, Efremi na ku.
Efro say.
Nana Kwame because every Konongo.
Nana Kwame Konongo meet you.
Mpacho asem na mo ka no de no kre. Enti America san okwo ho no ma na first no 20,000 650 million so like if you buy a picture me ko yi 1 se cost no kwa so unnim ekoya ya ko mo mo
so much yes sir me who ye
your brother Bumpa for my kind of be my so and good to you on your kind of for my a film
hello.
Yeah, good morning, Udeni.
Good morning, Patrick.
Politics program. You say you would never be say you Ghana hand my between you, but besides Africa could see it. Yeah, we support and the Nepal what will be China so I think if you see a cry sika here the cry I think it's a program need a fine also sir.
That's it. Thank you so much. Yeah, my Ghana. Good morning. What you want to say?
Madam,
all right, meet you.
But if you take mobile, your bunch of phone, one father bunch of
President John Mahama Car said bunch of phone in as if we
room. After phone more than right now, it be a more customers in down.
Wow. Matimidi number betu jana mwetwitwa saa nyoma no asende why.
You.
All right, and the 24-hour economy in the analysis, someone who say the way I've been seeing no they all cano enye possible. The obey no ye kakre bi the all can say be create 1.1 why no. Me patro na no pe me ba na me say the twae e wo CSIR. Pesa wo kire say Ghana ha we yefumesa we yefumesa obi wo fumesa uko CSIR omo wo nyoma bebre wo ho emrepam no me ne mpanifo be twetwo me say eho no oman bebre betimi asesa Ghana for ehyebre we ye bamboo artifact production and training center ewo fumesa CSR ombetimi aye nti e wo say nimde no wa ha but who cares. Good morning.
Good morning, Nana.
But one iti
na de mayinshira
that's it
Nyankopon shira pa na ne first time me frɛ o program so pa be minyaw be na de ma yin shira kese.
That's it.
Pacho me wa great sector pacho me din sie kakra. Ya great sector bibia ni wa ekoso wo ho. Eno ane kasa ye wo agric officers a omo grounds eye adwuma but bibia nkoso me bia me ka kire me nanfo ne say MPP ni NDC omo ye anuafo mienu omo committee because omo che omo ho ase abayi ba ye ya chi wei yakofa wei say na wo kan ne no ane radio stations do bo na be kan sa kwa ho so enu ya ye dibubo ye mfudie enye papa ene say wo pa duro kura keke kura na wo be ko ni abos so do tanye ya le bia obesa ko fama wo ho no enti ye mpanimfo na e kame say ya try wo mo sa MPP NDC we ko na wo yaba enti o man ba ko nti ye ntimi entena se mpane ne ye nyina ye nkwa adwenkoro na ye hwe o man ni yi e ya wo hosam o e ya wo hosam sisi a wo he agric minister or president o bu din na mase enti wo nyere no wo nya adwuma na wo agric kura wo ntimi anye de wo Ghana o man mu ni nyina na ye de hye won sa wo betimi aye enti na na oni Awurade nya adwuma na asam ne kana ye ya dodo.
That's it. Thank you so much. Yeah, my Ghana and Intina ye wahano. Stephen Kwashi, Free Kingdom of Bahrain. Also a person sharing ideas. Abruchi for no. Monfanchame ye be arrangement ma abruchi special. Ye be ye Saturday nama. Ebe drube abruchi for no kwa na mo be free. Nti don't worry cry. Don't worry ye be amount. Why ye be ye ni nyina so amount. But obetimi do voice note aba 31 so. Nti wo share mo share wa abrochira mo pese mo betim de mo voice note be 30 seconds bi na 1 minute bi na mo de a free one so abre na yabo ama. Good morning. Hello.
Good morning.
Pacho lo radio set ni nkomo.
Maluma every announcement $30.
Right, me too.
Yeah, kata make up on the yampanfo no ampa wo mo emwaye enso ombeka bia no wa ebua ye yifo no yamika yampanfo no emwaye for 10% ya ye kimanfo so ede ne ye ye ko saba about bia dima na ekwanfo no beguno anyimo phone eguno me to ma obi the car condemn me to the to car condemn ejiri to my phone na yamwa mo man e o so na to yan say agina e man pa e big aduma am e big adua ye da wase.
All right, yenso ye da say manopa ye my good morning. Hello.
Free say be
quiet. Next, all monitor from Ahenfie TV. At meet you.
So, me issue ni say 24-hour economy. Yeah, me imagine ni say me market sa issue numa. Na say me pon adwuma. Na obi ko yi me market wono apron ne ma na say I say about no sisi sadan market no maintain ne issue na say wa man kios metima me ye adwuma enti said me time so na say me kwa o say me pack me ne ma na obi so so na adwuna na afi na eto so me nu mpe mu bi enti me say I say abana ka say afi bi nipa 10,000 security you couldn't for be. All
right, yes, yeah, that's be hi. Two bad. All right, 0557101231. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Yes, I am man Ghana, so they meet you. Tamale. Oh, tamale to say, I infuse to say what tamale.
Oh, the media you shall do.
Right.
But I saw the ampa, the name, and wire this.
That's it.
I am begging the cafe, you are coming from Waibi. Now, so near I am for Divia and which is one need to be there when a chia or better than my mamma. And now we send the crab out power will be the horses here. The draw Ghana, here are 4 watermelon, your watermelon shaka. Manchini Baron be there. Now, so then you know, a few. Answer of the top by Roqua, with by Roqua just work on the top. You added to this amount of Kenya. What converses can you, Sarah? Am I doing in our say? You wounded by it. And say, for a monk, some boy. Now, you need to be a day and soon me. No, be bigger than me. No, I'm getting now. Okay, you know, I jet to know I am married. And in the summer plan, I'm coming. The more beyond the Miss Ramon.
Catch on call for more tamale so mungu so anhwe Ahenfie TV. Why? Thank you very much. Anopa Ahenfie, yeah, my Ghana. Good morning.
Nana, morning.
Yes, sir.
But I say, any Nana. The Mojuma, I mentioned me about my university, you guys are watching papa.
Geneso.
Nana, I mean, we Shramo, and I pay a minimum moye. I mentioned Kuku, tell you Rebecca, you know, and I mentioned Anakosi. Will be I know.
And then Kauye, then come you free so.
So, will be all about was say young person for party for floor. Now, because the Bushas tell you, say, will be big enough to see us near people near this or but woman. Also, young Cassani Peviana to my young near higher woman. But I will be so to best member and then people near this no more high and no more you say. As soon as they so be big enough, say me MPP, me and this, but me the power money ya. Busa send Pacrosa over the 12 many Pacro. No, because Ottoman winner. But the NDC MPP no one about the DH. But you want to say, and the DH say, I almost obey. Oh, yes, can't get us also because I said the bunch of Kolan will never be no other water. But in a way, would you open or money? A young person sent out pay money. Let me be some busa to me. The busa will be on one chain. Send me money and as I know, because you're near best. People and these people are yeah, pay your money in your mind. Money and teacher, none of them so I'm finding 1.5 billion. My connection man, Abraham Fanenko. If you ain't come, now say 50 people and this in the bar. You're so much, near more money, dear, yet, no more to me now. Then you're so big with Dibonia. Now, say, what you now, because I put you be with Dibonero. Now, so you pan with your money, Kimono. Also, so Nipa, one more man in Cosono. No, I know the answer, man. It was happening. Then, you see, you money. I'm a Yasumia. You soon, and Nipa.
Mr. Meda, say thank you so much. Yan my Ghana no Ahenfie Sunia. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning. How are you?
I am okay, and you?
Okay, I'm doing good. Have you checked the electricity rate of late? You see, I thought we are on, yeah, 24 hours, and now you're manufacturing. Do you understand? And now the private sector can help. But then, checking electricity. Yes. So now watch your Kennedy, Master, and go for the watching in 1 a.m., 12 midnight. I will provide our service. But if there is no demand, then there shouldn't be any service. That's our company over there, Obaboka. Let me get pure water, any bottled water. I want some. But I'm a judge because of rate of electricity.
Wow.
And at the cost of paying salaries in Ghana is so high, and the cost of acquiring like money, loan, is over 30%. We should do something about it.
I am interested in your discussion, Bwame Kakra. So now we a businessman, we in so any side.
I'm still in business.
You are still in business.
Yes.
But sa business na se uguso yana.
Oh, daddy.
Okay, that is so business, no. The entine ma ujaye.
The cost of the electricity, cost of the materials, no. staff are with your car. Repairs are repair on your tricycles, your pickups in yard no. Now share revenue in a bar. Now share cost on electricity tariffs now. It's overboard. Oh, planet, yeah. And so what to do is that you have to leave that kind of business. That is why we are doing a lot of importation. Because importation, is very cheap. Mamenka, I say, what you have offer, friend, kettle, if we China, at the Ghana, at least say 29 cities, make you know what it will be 29 cities. Let me have 200 cities, 120 cities. I'll make my money exorbitant way. Let me say million wholesale, with them of 49 cities. I make it 20 cities out of it. 2, less staff. I need just like 2 or 3 people, and I'll be okay. But if I want to go into manufacturing, you go for what I say, we are 50 plus. We bring our drivers, we bring our factory hands. When I say I done a funka, yes, you do the crema businessmen. Who job business work for let's say 1 month to go maybe I'll compare other opportunities. Because people don't have funding to man or no person miss can say. You understand? So that is how it is. South Pampu, if it is schools in folks now they share no. It can be done in Ghana. Okay, cool. Pampu honor. But then we should ask ourselves, say, business died in Ghana during the 81-82 coup December no. You would have to let Ghanaians have if anything say if you are make business a part you fuel, not part you bar, the home exchange, a whole lot of things. Don't go to Nigeria why business during the past and during the time. Party or party bar is still doing business. There's a lot of Ghanaian businessmen anyway. Serious business. It was a business that cost you 8 years. After 8 years, the party flew up and on then perform. We should make an effort. Let us create billionaires. Dangote is investing $17 billion in the Nigerian economy. Refining, also sugar, then it's all to the Nigerian economy. If we can also make an effort, say, I buy my power. I'm building 7 or 10 businessmen to become billionaires. Those people can move. It's cheaper. It's basically cheaper to import from India, China, because it's kind of trade. But Ghana, over here, electricity I do, water goes I do, cost movement is a petroleum that never do skina. No, saying go for our food, man. Also, Kakana, Ubenyano, also finding ways and means to take it from you. So if you don't have checks and balances, Ghana, we are bombarded. You'll be able to ask your people at the office how much they pay on electricity.
Right.
On the monthly.
Later on, may the number be better. I'm interested in your discussions and also to see how we can add you because of your level of understanding. May the number be better later on. Why? Thank you so much. My Ghana. Good morning. Nisuma mi wadaruma.
Mura, Nana Kwatini, Kumasi.
Nana Piao.
That's it. Sure, and yes, Ghana Hano. Enipa miepi empejuma BBO. Enipa pejuma BBPA. Emrebi meko edum koto ewo shop nneema wo mu pa. And I'm saying, Mura, na enema anti send gu ya na omfama TV so na radio so me bodo ehu de we was Mura. Ya mami nya ne kakra na se nya tisa made ne farm from mempe tax ahodo a ebeso abegu meso no wo hu se ne ade ntie on se emini obeka sakosi sie Ghana ha obi bie adwuma electricity cost no kra no e problem so e problem ayo how papa nipa no se adwuma ko betumi aye ne ha completely the motion on screens TV sini ade enfidie na obeka akoto aba ba hihye ne aha nanso no say the electricity and labor cost ne eniamane mantino ofesika no a na ode akọ China hono no akofa the same product no the aba what count to no a cheap crass and say or be establish adeɛ no ɛwɔ Ghana ha no ɛno na akwakoye program no na nyɛ sɛ Ghana skafo no omuntumi enye adeɛ no ɛwɔ ha anase ntumi nya adwuma no ha ɛna woyɛ adwuma no kraa no so no yɛ de ani asi so saa politicians yi obi bɛpɛ ɛmoa kakra wɔ hɔ na bi kraa wa anya ama no a oyi sɛ bi a wuni nafa so no ɔbaa ya na n'ani asi wɔ adwuma so so ama mɛboa me no kwa de wo mpɛ sɛ na mɛba aban mu anase sɛ nigidi kraa sɛ bi awɔ de opposite side no ɛno nti na wo adwuma no ɛna yɛ gu bɛfa kwan biara so that's the reason why Emma Ghana businessmen no ne women no enye o makono pa say sa productive and production no bed wo ha no ti wo fa dollar no dollar ni begu ma no makofa no mo de ekọ no de akofa eniema no ene eno anso obey ni duty no de aba oba ye to na nka niema we ya China for yi mfide nya o mu anaye o mu ntuma ma hihye no e wo ha me yenye eniema no raw materials no ye wo bi bamboo ya mo kai kanetete ni etwa de bo apata ade ye and then ye de canopy ni ade ba ye empempurodi na ye de ye the guy kra ni de bosso e de ye niema bebre ye kama and then sa niema ni nyina no ye gya enso emaye mfaso pa na ne ya kofa politics ni niema ne na ese ya sase na ni nyina nso aban for no a wo mu no udi agro mbegu adwuma nti de wo ma ne se ye na adwuma de nso wonye no man na okokofa nda yi ba mira medamasi bebre.
Insumedasi, I am enjoying the conversations. Ordinary Ghanaians making impact. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, my Ghana so name it you.
But your friend Matasa Chemi Kajefili Barakesi.
Barakesi meet you.
Ghana for Nankasa. Ubi bi adwuma krono kwa ofa krono. But then nansa pe no yi. Barakesi concert. And the concert agu na ye big bronya 2010 ka minister life na mo for the word na ko to asabarfo e di the friku mo be ye aduma o concert and the concert agu intimi to no sika wo be bi aduma so fu bi atua ne ka no ba bi ria mo for to sika ko ria me na this kind of baby.
Ghana, that's one. Good morning.
Hello.
Yes.
Hello. You, I'm here with the I try my best to make an over and say, you can be me movie. Evening say, okay, last because I make now, madam, but you food the there for it to see it. Could you want me to cram an atto and say my bell quad so no near Guaquamina, who will be man and okay, and then to Jemisa Kuku make us a previous administration koyo na yitwa bia okuku na ewu ayetwagu ukọ mimi de obayrebon number 3 yitwa okuku nugu na aban na afa nipa wafa workers no man na ezikuku no nedru ha eno de abobo ya wode ko ofum de wa oka afa abobo ya de neze na ko ofum na aban na workers na bedua kuku na mawo no ma do ho sa adua bode ani nnua wo nyina ma do ho amfie miensa ensu ne mfie miensa ne dura na aban na trense afiri ho na workers no so ye adwuma kodwo bode ani niam ewo mu bia ni kwa so de nsa beka bio sansa bosome so aban no fie mu ka na enti wo kura ya do afu a bia ya twa what they say bia workers no ntimi bia nuru so bia mu fu a wo sa wa wo do abosome kura so na aban na ye de tua wo ka wa wo do afu no wa ye ka bia na wo sika wo de ma wo. And then, you know, Kukuri cry fine, me fancy first a year infants are buyer or a Jomaba buys your first year and a day. Could you buy a Nezo, Umia Cacrebendia, as a Safin, I buy a bubble for dear. Until for buys the Yakojamino, because you cook quite dear. Yeah, we are ye peppy crowd at the team, Umuneziguna, Tipuabi, Uko Besibia, 2 acres, 3 acres, idiot Kuku, Nelson maybe a better 30. Kuko so dear to say the and the end of the Yabai and the Bemene Wuanas, so it didn't sue an answer as it is said the Bewu. A Wukan now put the aquatic and so I watch it. And I Greek no, you quite an answer by me means a baby abanaka Greek no, see it Michi a Greek certain year. It a bit my abo me konomene niema bibribi, but a menza and no dear abayko abayba to do an abana baconi in a woman tampo ninja or to say you queer them. You share Saddam Sunaki, Yen Kojuni, and Yami, sure, say, Comay in Kenya, bring it a Jinabi and Asia Bobreni. Jabai, Abai, Bako, Abai, Bako, says Abba was awesome, Americans, Oman and Qua Greek Satan, or the man and Nico, my baby, Medasi.
All right, last call here. Good morning, yeah?
Hello. Good morning.
What you want to say?
I'm Patrick, if you could from your friend with Martin.
Right, me too. Yeah, my Ghana Sunni.
I'm a Ghana Cindy. I can't better make an say. That 24 economy as some more cano. Bank in the Rubica as some financial. The meaning is not dear, a bit in a Juma. Because you see, I mean, to an answer with you, wouldn't you have been one or more? A bonnet will be an eye, also one quarter there, no one ever quarter. Because you crash any bit one or more, women like Crimea and the Diga. Sugar fat you or me, yes, you. And it's one of me. I don't know if you're getting one of the Philippe and look around a bit my friend Yanka. A shut them where a man. And we say, any man at this you. And things and someone Romano can come, you only say, any ye. Like I can't better the canon.
Right, may I say thank you so much. And thank you so much. Edasi, say more contribute to the national discourse. No. My point. Let's do a quick update on Sika yenye free bamboo. Share aban che ye ka asema muntie tie asem na ye ka no we na wose mutie o tom ya che miracle ye che miracle no emfesika ma aban ye muntie MPP ni NDC for no ya che miracle ye che miracle no emfesika ma ekom di nipa emi adwuma President John Mahama emi adwuma o 24-hour economy no ene Ahenfie ye kasa asem we peke ye ready to come and help na etimi aboa mo ana mo hwe no TV so no mo ankasa mahu TV so no hwe the industry Sika Edema head of research
okay, so Osha World Economic Forum figures for 2025 China na the largest producer and exporter of bamboo products. Now China it produces about 30 million tons according to World Economic Forum. And now almost 6 million hectares of bamboo forest. What the largest
6 million?
Yes. India and the toss me. Now, interestingly, all the top 4 or 5 in Asian countries. India and the tosso number 2. The second largest reserves of 4 million hectares. Indonesia and the tosso miensa. Vietnam and the tosso and 9. Ansana Philippines. Ufiwa Brazil. And a tosso in Sia. Now, interestingly, China make 74 billion US dollars. Almost 524 billion yuan. And a dollars 74 billion. So 74 billion no. 62.7% of Ghana ye GDP. In Ghana ha no ye the sikato swa. 118 billion according to Ministry of Finance.
Sika China for
Bamboo nkwama China 62.7% of Ghana niema ye wo hanyina na ye kambuma. That is 74 billion no. 62.7%
of Ghana China for so omo meye galamsey no mo first excavator ba. But yentimi for China for say bamboo no ye kwen fa so ye no.
Omo nkwa ente de make top 5 in Asian countries. African country bia ni yempa ye won saase a e betumi dia ye saa ne ma nansa na nansen amuna. According to World Economic Forum, now America so any European say China did wo because omo bamboo nyema omo de yet nyema say speakers furniture ne ade ni nyina na fi China ho ti afi America so ahyase e de esi omo ni so say omo pese by 2030 omo ntumi an cultivate kra na so omo tumi cultivate at least 1.5 million hectares of bamboo.
Yeah, hectare ni nyina
na sika na ekọ China ni India ho ni nyina no ebeka omo emaemu ho. That is the situation. Pampro.
Unfortunately, the Kofi updates kakra bi na.
Okay, updates kakra ye hwe enkura hodo a omu use bamboo in their construction. Now, India 5. Now India say no omo ya bridge bia omo expect say bridge we there e wo say enya ahoode e last more than 50 years no bamboo and omo there
me can catch you say mesua ahoade bamboo is stronger than iron rocks.
Very good. Asemo more can
bamboo is stronger than iron nti sam re nka aban usu or iron rocks yentimi into iron rocks no bamboo alone e be solve problem no but one etie hey people ni and senti asema ye ka muntia na adwuma mummenu nyina ntimi nya adwuma ya start se ma mo se ndisi na bibifo yi entro na mo de bedi oman so mummenu nyina ntimi mankofo adwuma enti ye ka bambu yi pen enti ye di atem de campaign format and na no pen ka makeka bia kire Dr. Baumia ene Joma Hama nke ye twetwa ye yeme for almost 1 hour ni aka bamboo ho asem ni toothpick ho asem and obi anti I'm sure say baby ekra will be for ho be obi na ekomodo hey krobe ni
de hu hia na aka enti okọ the northeastern states in India ekrobe ti say and afenso Mizorama eho eno mu use we ni pa na Colombia say omo pon say Colombia ekra earthquake ta ha omo kakra pa enti omo chiremu a sasase wosu osia adanya ebubu a eno no ohwe a ebo se edan weyebu de bamboo shishem ya na embu
say stronger
stronger enti ewo earthquake resistant feature bi ho enti Colombia for de omu chiremu a omo adan akese ni nyina no bamboo e na eshishem kura etoso mienu
bamboo no mde we so to bamboo ene de design sa we kura ukorema ne boarding no sa bamboo guest house ni hotel no ne boarding no enti nka be ko Lake Bosomtwe ho ne nasefo no ka bamboo nkoa anase hotels no apart from say hotel na asidan no more special one ye de bamboo ne sustainable aye eno kra ukodem a bibi foforo ehon fra man kra different
enti uko Indonesia omo island bi ho na island no hotel a ewo ho de Bali ase Tisanka Ghana udru baby ya from the island no udru Bali ho na bamboo nkoa no mo de aye de ama omo ayesa no se bamboo nsi oguso a empro enti ese udru Bali island ho na very good Indonesia ho ni
Bali island ene da so no
ni
brebe hwe bi
ni pambro nkoa eno mo de aye enti
number 3 in terms of bamboo production and exports.
Very good.
And number 3
production the omoye number 3 data ewa hano nemum ope kura omota di sidan pa na and it's so interesting say omo nyina Asian countries
Asian
China I mean
ready
the only African country appear or list according to World Economic Forum Ethiopia was top 10
Ethiopia do mewo me say aseme ya ken and headlines no omo de sa hare na edu si de ne bai I'm famba.
Say no na hu hia o.
Yoko de na.
Yoko de na.
Ko bie na menhwe. Ko bie na menhwe ene headline but makacho say cultural center ye nyina na ekoho yisusu ade nyina ekoho no 75 years no medi. 75 years cultural center. E wukuma se dwabrema asem na make 75 years. First na GNE yesu abronya breni akoho ne na sefo che say 75 years ni cultural center ye nyina ye kodwa brim 75 years nie ena nyame aya adom 75 years no omo ba bedi eho afahye we ye nyina ya kade enti we nya obi nkoa ye nyina na ye ko obi a wakokota anase untimi metena santima mu na nka nyem se cultural center 75 years no ye nyina ye kwa support at this time. Vice chairman for the programs and event Isaac Smith. Isaac and what you say to say
look, me da se bebre anopede me chia wetie fo nyina center edi 75 years and untina anopei empenifo asoma me hanomo se me mebo hunde wuru culture center ya na san frɛ amamre fie entino eyam de eyam ahowaho ase maba Ahenfie na mebebo amamre fie ho dehuru
ho hia pa
na culture center emre nyina efri yewura eye Dr. Alexander Atayao Chirematin eye yangasa yewura Alan Chirematin ne papa.
Okay.
Ono na 1951 Nyankopɔn eso no daye se eba na mamre a eno ane asanteman.
Sir.
Eno nti no Ahenfie eye nananom so boa no ema no asase ema enam no so ma culture center.
Engineer say Alan Papa sem na okay.
Papa Dr. Alexander Atayao Chirematin ono na culture center nam no so na sa mamre fie enam no so ebae ewo 1951 afi 1951 emu eninti yehwe na 75 years pepe ene afiwe na emu ho no 1963 na yem first president Dr. Kwame Nkrumah ehun se dai sopa anase adepa na papa no ede aba santememu sansa amamre de yentumi ento ntwene ototwene a na wayira enu nti no oyese amantam wo Ghana man nyina no obema culture center ibi ayede akoho enu nti oje no oman ejapade ma otre mu ko amantam nyina nti yehwe a ene yehwe regions wo Ghana nyina ye wo culture center ewo ho nyina yede hoahoa ye ho se culture center nyina ene asantema mu culture center na eno nso na ene de ye di ni 75th anniversary.
Wow.
Ewo ene de
75
na nyame na mpanifo bi so aboa ma culture center akɔnenima ebedu bebi a yedui efi Dr. Alexander Atayao Chirematin so eba Dr. Osei Kofi enso ono so bebo ebeye ne de na brefo boaten so bebo aye na owura Kwaku Owusu ono so de ne de bebo aye owura Ochirda Akon enso ebebo aye na ye nyina ye SFJ ono so de ne de bae ewura yiti mate ebe active for afe baako na Berima Asemedu Sechi enso edene de beto aso ewura Emmanuel Ansu ono so de ne de beto aso enayi ye kase eye yankasa ewura Peter Kofi Mafo na emprempren amene kase oye director ewo Center for National Culture anase amamre fie enayi enam no so ama 75th anniversary ye ba abepa ho ntoma nyame ya adoma echena ewo cultural center ene ye pa anniversary hu entoma na yankasa ye regional minister edimu akotene echena one Ahenfie binum ebeba beboa ama yapa 75th anniversary hu entoma na dwumedie nankasa ne pompon so pa de November 4th to 6th ena yebebodwa kese pa na yedi afahyewi kama ewo cultural center entino na anope mi baha na de robo kakra we na mede betu mpenfo enim
nse esha setambe
lunch no nyame ya adoma echina 10 o'clock.
Okay.
Anopa 10 o'clock just 2 hours nti anopa 10 to 12 o'clock na yewie na esan afahye nti ye wodwumadie bia ya hyehye me ne okase yi annual art and craft exhibition ekoso empempren ye share last week etuemua bekwa kosi August 28 yama obi bia oye nsanodwuma efa no yen African enyomanoma yi omo ye nsanodwuma omo ye toma omo pamade omo nwene carvings foi omo ye mpaboa omo akwanya se ye 75th anniversary obia emra na de obetumi aye no ommeye ewo ho na onton enu nti no ye besere tiefo nyina se wo pe bibi sei ato a omo aye na nkasa de omo nyina begu cultural center enu nti ne bo no ewo form sa enye obi a wakofa na ode ne de eto so aton na mum de oye na nkasa no ene wo ho enu nti se wo pe bibi sa ato a oba cultural center mpempem amino kasa ya fi ne ya akopem 28 August omo ewo ho a omo de hudwuma obetumi abetobia ne bo eda form kama
na da sidi ekoso nyina na team ne nso be available no amaye yewie nso a we'll talk about that because we ye nyina ye dia cultural center de nyina ye dia na yen support the idea ba kwa me ice cafe oba on say traditionally ne setup no kra no more sustainable great nti e be ba ho ye be say da nya special nkomo to discuss everything culture center. I'm sure Isaac. Thank you very much. I say latest form ye wabra bomu yonko. Inti se uti mia latest form na ne ka ho asem. No nya bi adaso mattress papa na wenya bi adaso. Na wenya bi adaso bebia ubenya bi Accra Kumasi Takrade Tamale a latest foam your partner for lamenkoto inferior product bia ankofa problem bia emma Oman mackerel makacho say tomato sauce anunsuo de quality inti Oman mackerel no o de ye obenku ana fufu ana ze utuso de di o I mean dokunu bia Oman mackerel. They share the way a package in the city. A crown will be unconscious. Say, mackerel no anunsu ede. Enti chop bars ne household ne mwamotonia ne caterers no mo pe mackerel aye papa Oman mackerel ede de do ndenyame extra so 0242 726 379 0242 726 379 3p garlic mixture. Nana medase Yematiefo nyina ache emobibia akwaba enebosu na gugu pa nti enya asem ketwa medof me pompono emutesen megidi se waje me so ofie se nyankopon adom oho ye papa enne eye da fofra onyankopon twedi ampon wode adom ye enne eye midweek ai enti se na Jantuah etena se ya na wama ye simedu na piwak natural ai de 3p garlic mixture abadwaso no na yenso yaba abetena se na ye no wabekasa afo apomden ho na aboawo amane manyina etumi akoyie ede amount enu nti enne enkomo ye no etwetwe every piwak natural the 3p garlic mixture abadwaso no enne ye hwe vitamin C ai wonse meka ye no oyemwahye wo vitamin C no eye obia ena ehia bie entify number no ohwe Ahenfie TV online ye number no ena egu ho no fa na efre Dr. Sisia ne no eni nkomo afi wo hwe TV no anase online no a sedie edro no eda TV no so no ana Ahenfie online no eye sa na 3p etie enti ye base ya medofo twato phone no so baabi a wo bia because enne nima bebre na ekoso a won hwe yi a obi de akotokro ebeda na o 7 enti wo de wudru ha wo se adro ye da me phone yi so yi maame enu bi na mepe ibi mame o ka kire wo se ebi ni ho no mo a me pa cho ko pharmacy shop ana herbal center foforo ubenya 3p garlic mixture ato na wanonom enti wo de kire no se ebi ni ho no mo a emwa ba mu ubowura ba bi foforo a ubenya bi ato na aboawo amane manyina akoyie ede amount ye number ni efo ne frɛ Dr. Sisia ne no eni nkomo emfa 3p garlic mixture no eho anopai se ma moya rieso a eno nche se 3p entumi muawo frɛ yen abre nkomo twetwe no ekoso no a na ene doctor enkasa enfo apomden ho ene se ye hwe vitamin C no enkomo bebre ene ebedi ede afa ho ye number no eye 0248 92 8824 0248 92 8824 Fred Dr. Sisia na ye no eni nkomo emfa 3p garlic mixture no ho na medofo wunya dre bi no mu a ebeboa opa vitamin C na ye hwe no ade ba kwa wo so wo hye no nso ne se wunipadua no eno ankasa ntimi produce vitamin C enti gise wunya edi free baby ai enti na etoda yesi awia eye pa esanse vitamin C ewo mu a ebetumi aboa wo na enema nyina akoyie ede amount vitamin D nso ewo mu tie ka cho se awia no eya na ede a vitamin D ni timi boa ma enema nyina akoyie ma etoda nso ade apie anopa no etimi boa wo kakra ewo kwan bi so na hyehyehye de eya na ano eden na wabo ho ban enti na wo hia vitamin C se na be ye be prevent wo skin no
every awia no ano den no na atumi aboa wo enti na ne krampo no cream ne niema aba no ye de vitamin C frafra na be ye beboa wo ama race na ano wo hye bebrebe no efiri awia no mu eba no etimi a prevent e de efiri wo skin no afa de tosum ye no vitamin C eboa wo e boost immune system no a ewo ni padua ni mu no enti obi sori o se mapo ne mapo so ye meya me honam nyina ye meya bronimi kasa arthritis enne wa ha wo chena wa ha medofo se vitamin C wo ni padua ni mu a saa maposo ye me ya no onta hunu bi because eboa wo ema wo nompe no ene won kasa no ni padua no bibia ye kama e de mawa onso ti mu se wusipi usita obi sorry free kete so a asa ya boro no na ne honam ne ya che wo se o vitamin C no a e wo system no e wo form enti na wo hia 3P garlic mixture because 3P no vitamin C wo mu a onom a eboa ni padua no de enti vitamin C e wo 3P mu ne se enuaba ene hahama yetuminya vitamin C ewo mu no eno ene edi aye 3P garlic mixture eti pebinom na vitamin C level na woni padua mu no enye kama emfama se vitamin C wo ni padua mu a ade atwa emoja ntantu bebre emoja no baka kra na ade to so epepa de ensamia so ade ade boso a obo se na atwa because vitamin C na wo ni padua mu no eye adwuma enti eboa ema oni padua no emoja entu basabasa abra ade etwa afi vitamin C sa boa ema sem di kan no onya wrinkles ewo wanim we ye titiri akoma ma ne pa oba opesa wo skin no bibia ye kama edema wo no me pacho eya anom 3P garlic mixture ebeboa wo pa esanse vitamin C na ewo mu no eboa e protect wo skin no enti awia na ehwu bebrebe no emfa wrinkles bia emma wanim na aboa amane manyina akoyi e de ama wo se de wo hwe me wa Ahenfie TV menim enti 3P nti da bia no me skin no eye kama because of vitamin C na ewom na ye no nom no a eboa ye no eya na mpempi no bi hon mo se aduro no mudi ho adanse enti amonum bi ye nom pa na ye nim adanse nso a ye bedi e dia fa 3P garlic mixture ho eti Bora pharmacy shop eni ba bia ye ton abibiduro bia wo kwa wo se ope 3P garlic mixture obeyi bi e dia ma ye number no e 0248 92 8824 0248 92 8824 afese vitamin C ewo ni padua mu a ema o memory no eye sharp ento maame bi o papa bi wo baby e free 12 years kono per 3P man na ononom ebe ma na adwe na ye sharp because of vitamin C na ewom no osua dia obehu no afe wo maame o papa wo ye adru menopause saa bre no edru ho ana ase de sebio nkomodie no eye bibi wo ho no per vitamin C man nom eno ni 3P na wo de ma na nom no ebe boa ne pa ma ne memory no ebe ye sharp ni wure mfi asem ono bedi nkomo kama se na ebe ya obu on ma onana oni ne di nkomo asem a mo kan Ahenfie TV ho nkomo na mo bo bo satia faso na na baabi per 3P garlic mixture e ma ne nom o maame o papa wo nana no ni mfie kwa animu se den a na adwen no ebe ye kama ebe sanso aye sharp because of say onum 3P garlic mixture afi vitamin C ni sa boa ema o blood pressure ema ne ye normal ema o pressure nkosoro enti wonum 3P garlic mixture se pressure pa be haw na tete wo de yemedofo en nyesa enkosa nso enti abrebia no eboa ema ni padua no emoja di umofru sane yie se na be ya pressure ne saa ne ma no ene ayeyade a etiti nipa ewo kurom ha no ebeboa pa afi akomayare basa uyo obi a wotanum 3P garlic mixture because of vitamin C na ewo mu ninti no ene makoma ye meya mebo ye meya makoma dimirika menante kakra ne mabre me fro staircase kakra ne mabre onum 3P garlic mixture de bia wakoma no eye strong enye wo kim enkofa akomayade ahodo bia emfa emreo afi eboa ema infection entumi ntina woni padua num because vitamin C no ebe boost immune system no enti say infection kura ebetena ebe hohoro ni nyina ato agu abra wonum 3P garlic mixture medofo Bora pharmacy shop eni baby eto bibiduro bia odi ebo aduro din keke 3P garlic mixture obeyi bi edi amount je number na mencho baby obenya aduro ni bi ne yemfe nkomo twetwe no ensi ye number no eye 0248 928824 0248 928824. Fred Dr. Cecilia, why crowd say, or no bedding como afa 3P garlic mixture no ehonafe vitamin C. Uhia woni peduani no, obeka ho asem yie pa e de achiro. Kumasi bora kwalena heba. Dani heba. Kriske heba. Ubenya 3P garlic mixture. Hofu anko Albert Sam. Takrade AA Mensa. Koforidia Gabson Pharmacy ewo ho. Mumuni Away Enterprise ewo wa yene cathedral no ene di nhwani mu wofa Kwadwo Heba Temale baby a electromat ne wona UDS nso Charles Heba ewo ho Wedema Pharmacy ewo Ashaman Little George and a Health Alert Clinic omunyina ewo Enkran Kings Walk Kopsam and a Angel Heba so Accra Okanshi wo de Ghana ha baby a wo bia no pay wo hwe Ahenfie TV utie Ahenfie FM no Bora Pharmacy shop bia wo any baby etu bibidru wo say o pe 3P garlic mixture said ye that TV so no eyesa na etie enti ko ne koto binenom ebeboa wo ye number no 0248 928824 0248 928824. Medafokai said 3P garlic mixture ewotuom ehwehwa ebo intuta na wasumuye. Nyankopon ya adomo a dasene 3P garlic mixture enubedi ahia yakra.
We cannot dedicate.
In my line of work, a confident smile is everything. Kel Charcoal Toothpaste keeps me on top of my game and ensures my smile is always radiant and bright.
With the tiring nature of my job, we spend several hours under the scorching sun. To keep our teeth white and our breath fresh all the time, we use other than Kel Charcoal Toothpaste. Kel Charcoal Toothpaste. You're on a Kessie and in a kit one.
Samayo kendini ehu be hia se metwa sapapade to ama me manfo Kel Charcoal's natural ingredients ene bɔ me se ho ban e ma ne sren ne sanso mama hotoso e wo bedwam.
Kel Charcoal Toothpaste. Choose Kel Charcoal Toothpaste for anti-cavity, whiter teeth and fresher breath all day. Available in 80 gram and 150 gram. Grab yours today.
Kel, happy smile. This advert is FDA approved.
Hello, Medafo. Way I decide about Mr. Way I decide about castles. For decide about Mr. Way, and the castles nenum boom. Na koko ni sisi yadie bia ha wono enfifrinko eye koko eni sisi yadie do kese pa se ma woni si o wisi se wo kwa omini mu e ma kata achi bebrebe se egu ni padua ni keten ni nyina ye koko edusa he ba mesha eni edusa he ba capsules e be boa pa se ma wo yefun ye kutu e ma wo yembom wo ja wanan a emojaba efifri woto egu ni padua mu tuntun bebre e edusa he ba mesha eni edusa he ba capsules shanonson se wo di nsuo no kaka so na wonu abom na sisi yade ni koko bi etete wono e be frako e ma hwato pe bi e tona do Ghana ha wo benya behwe fa number na dani mo no 0500 110 115 Edisa heba mesha eni edisa heba casas ma dance ni
650 billion Ghana cedi in public spending over nearly 2 years. There's little evidence the policy has delivered its promised results.
There's Oma approve.
Yes.
I can say Omo be spendi anasedi.
Or say nana aha ena obeti statement na sepa. Or say Kwadwo Jantuah has questioned the implementation of the NDC government's flagship 24-hour economy program. So, omwetua sika na wie no. Or say implementation the way. Now I'll say arguing that despite Parliament approving about 650 billion Ghana cedi in public spending over nearly 2 years, there is little evidence the policy has delivered it promised results.
Anyway,
quickly. I think so. And some from City Newsroom and yewo about and some for and now no World Cup no and sembi. Maming okay. Ma City Newsroom dear no. Na yento aso. Miracle Abuaji released by Iyoko and also on some wo boss so dada. Paul Afoko also I worked to protect the MPP, not undermine it. And I think so Parliament ratifies 150-year lease agreement for Regina House in London. Also Ghana to begin final evacuation of 900 nationals from South Africa on July 25. Etina sa Ghana desho mo South Africa na Yesusu se omu nyina na aban ne de omaba no. Se se ni aban ne kire se July 25th eye bosumi we mu no. Aban ne behwe na enipa Ghana for 900 omo South Africa no obehwe na ode omaba fi ama bibia so aye kama. I think ato force no nsem nra ye boso se nyame ya adoma July 23rd obehwe na wakai media budget review no. Afanyoma kenso ka say 2-day cleanup won't end Accra flooding crisis. Sa cleanup exercise na course no. Ochemo sa 2-day cleanup exercise nya dia ebema Accra flooding crisis no eto echa eno so honsem e wa ha say we my joy online sports minister mfonyine edaha o kan say bi wa ha okay o say we showed class against England. Sports minister reflects on Ghana's World Cup display. And Okanya Chechonkrofo or say we faced teams that had been building for years. Yes, almost sorry, Yana. Omo yes say Kwakobo World Cup. No more building teams, no and a year Ghana, Nancy Afro Kobo ya, Ekoshia ye free mu ya. Okay, I'll say sports minister admits Ghana lacked the cohesion to compete with the best teams. So as a Ghana ye koya na ye kwako tam cup na beni na ye bowie so ne nkobo no asesa. So na it confirms say ye kwako bonde na wo say o kan sembi na odijinja Ghana for a chese o kona ye kono ye kwako ye bibi pa na so so we couldn't go to the World Cup just trusting in God. Sports minister defends Otuado sacking and also Honsem Ewaha. Say the fuel price air cost Nina Ejina, Iran, any US no, and Ram catch us a Strait of Hormuz no, Yatum completely. Say Yatum. Now Donald Trump can't send me. Or say no omuno mu control Strait of Hormuz no. Na sansem na Donald Trump no enya dia no kra ba kokora ewom. Na me pese ye di enkomo kakra mi we di quick one. Ye nya be 3 minutes kra e wo sankomo. Map ya eda so enra me de to so. Say no eye akwa animu a abe gina Iran, Yemen, and Saudi Arabia and Tem. So we are straight away, Strait of Hormuz ni. Na ye ka say straighter, baby a po akese mienu bi Asia. Enti sa we are Strait of Hormuz no. Enewo. Na Yemen and Saudi Arabia to kobi abomon Tem. Say no Yemen no eno me ka say Houthis no no more and a Yemen central government no any Houthis for no so enyanto because Houthis for no Iran for and a show mo echa support your mo say the Hezbollah for no or more ya ama Israel so dan then you know mutu omo so sa no it is say the akoba say tension arise between Houthis for Iran for support your mo no enti eba no say ya ahaka kre eye kwan a nanka omo Sinai for Jordan for no so efa ha wabra omo ba Strait Hormuz ho inside sanko obenwan ya abefa abesi Strait of Hormuz no say no sa straight way empenfo person omutum ahaka kre person omutum said the be amanfo enya access emfa Arabian Sea na embefa enkopiem e was Strait of Hormuz no enti eno na other energy experts enso chere say eyade a ebetumi ama fuel price bo no akosropa and we catch say about 4% fuel price no 4% and a increase now where Vladimir Putin and American was a ningina ejina sa US and Iran in Tokwe. And then I better just say, almost the plane be akosi Tehran. Almost share almost support Iran. Say, obet me chiafa US so. And now make sure say, sa tokwana ekosono. Xi Jinping or China president. Share kakra. Now so pass say, obeba na we declare say or no or support Iran no. Enya dia obeye sa. Enti say no nkomo ni nyina akoye say oh munya botre e osa mo hena musiesie muntem. Nanso deep down or share or support Iran. Said the beya Iran so ebetumi akọ against US. Enti and some kakra efa Iran and the US and Tokano sana se say and also akoye. Enti na se say die fango bo no ade a kia ne ke ebekosoro na ini kwa say ye de sobo ebo aban bia. In fact wiase nyina na eko sa challenge ni. Enti na and some kakra and also ewo hono no.
Obi benya wa na yare ama me ne wanse yare kroya odofo enunti na Dr. 3 days natural clinic medo atu anamo aba ahaban ho se wo hwe ahaban a ekura mi a na ba no ebini we guava menim dia ofre no nanso guava ahaban we ne hini ene ne dua ene na bena ne nyina wo yare a esa prostate se obema mu hyehye opa dwaw se meku ana bia wonya infection mogem yare bi white watu a chronic wu enko wo ameka se wo so bema so ate ayekuma bi wankasa wo so te de bia no ugro lean me ho keka me body irritating insomnia me ntumi nda obi bre wona ho eno a the pressure brew esan kwa na akofere nua diabetes aba say type 1 type 2 say hepatitis ABC emma yare kwanko no enka wo so de fibro dem yem mebu mi say ma me ne be ma hia wia na nsuo na sansan me patro ni nyina ye osi awo bomoden wo be ya hwe ya ye de blood group mojakuo na say yade wo ya hwe ha enti no obi ba obi wo se nansa nanu na me hwato me obema dwan me patro bomoden se obeba ya hwe ye wo kumase ebua kwa mensia wo be hu Dr. 3 days natural clinic ewo ho a wo yare nyina se ebetu yare bebre tumi amo oba ya so ye na obehu se onyankopon ede ne nduro ene ne haban ama ne mba
nanu nyina wodi ho adanse e de a kire madodo na wona
wo ti ko to ni na so bibiri amankofo bibiri
so kwa yeda so wo mu enso etuto ise esu de se wutira nya ye na wo de ne koyesa e be wo pa ni senti eya nana eya ni senti e na yona pharmacy fo ese edroni din de gynecare syrup enunko ani edura ebetimi asiesie nsebuo mu haubia me se oba wo nsebuo mu etesen wo de no eba ani yetum wo de no eba ewew anasa wo de no eba na ama wayase eye wo yasa aso efia wutim nko an oba wutifie hono mo a ubu nsa ne ede wada ne calendar ede gi aketua eba ne sa ede anim guase ebebro ne senti ena nopai na Kwadwo Jantuah show no na media dance say edro no eye ba akopɛ edro no din de gynecare syrup odofo fa number is open chiremu bi ebro media so anampo so person ni doctor panyin edi nkoma number ni 0597 216047 0597 216047 and I say 0597 216037 0597 216037 Omemu ha pharmacy shop bi obewura anampo licensed chemical shop bi obewura no wo de wo se wo pe gynecare syrup edro na otwa eba na anase wadin sɛ wafa wo ho adi aba ne ense yes ansa na obehu ne moja na nia no wahu na no meka yawo ne ohawa de bre na nya asam ketoa obi mpo eba na ebubu na gu honom entumi ema ne nkwa adwuma abehye na yase dendende obi won po de na ama ne to ase nyina atwetwe no mesi memma nsabuo mu hawo enjewo enkefie ne senti kone kope gan ni kesrop ne binom na bebuo na to ohawa etete wo fa won nsabuo mu hawo bia e de ama wo oba wura pharmacy shopper wo de wo ntumi mbodi na ubehu se ato TV ne so fa wo phone ne twa wo kwa wo se eye adrowe e na wo hwehwe adrowe e na wo pe adro na aba eye yensabuo mu ha no enu bi e na wo kope bi ne nom na wo nom so anom de tu dwa no na wa frɛ Dr. Panyin no sɛ wo penkyeremu bi abromede no so a ɔno obedi nkomo no waboa ama ensabuo mu ha wa etete wo no afiri wo so wo de en etete wa hya sen kakran no wo befa ne sɛ oh media mafa me ho adi ana sɛ wo de ne wo sen kabosumi bi eba no afemu ni nyina won de wonya ne de 3 times na sɛ kota miensa no de ode akwakwa kogu eba ne sa wutiri ankoye yi a eboaboa no a na akofa fibroid yare no edi ababa betena wo so oba ye nyina esu nim fibroid yare no eba sɛ de emu nsensem esitie entimisrew memma menses wo nsem hawo memma enidane engege wanfa wo nkwankowie fibroid nsensem mu utiri ankoye ya fibroid betete wo ama sebi abawo ho ebeye de ne ama wo de bia me betena ameka hwe sɛ de ensuo isu guguo yi na bema besore no pa bekwakosem na nim fifire na wo benya sika beba sɛ oba baba ye ne dofo bi ho ade oba ware wa wie de wakakotena fie ubedu na wo ntumi sɛdeɛ te sɛ wɔ ba e wo sɛ nkwada esu fie e wo sɛ kofi papa ana sɛ kwame papa ne ye frɛ ne bi nanso esan sɛ ahyase ne sɛ bomu a wotete wo na wo bu wani gu so no eno na ama fibroid na aba betena wo so eno na ma wo ware ye na aba wo ho ayɛ de na ma wo mesi wanhwɛ ye wo nkumafoɔ wo de praye bro anasa wase enije efe na enije wo ma wo bida efise wo ama ne banana e wo fie honom menye enkobesie na wo ye ho ade na wo de wo fie na wo antumi anwo amana obejawo anye saso odo beba wunchi yeti fie kura ye dɔɔso na wakwana wo sa ba fie eba ne sa bro no a wote so ne yesrew yesuwe we yeboni ne wontimi nwo dabi oba emma menseso enjejew enfa wo nkosa brenum ne senti enam se eye gynecare syrup enu nkwani edura wonum ebetimi anane wo menses no ebetimi anane fibroid na eda wo yem no ensebom a wo na etete wo no wo de na eba ani tum anasa wo de na eba na wo de na eba ko na eno ano ne nansa so na asaba e kame akoyesa wo de bosumi ne nkwa wieye no abirbia na wo de wo hunu moja ni a eba ne sa e de wo haw kese pa e ne bebro ento odofo entwe mani nsiansa na mehu yanka no aya na eni edro ba bia ne senti edro no eye gynecare syrup anopen emfa ne se ye tuetue waso na emom ye ma wo adupa ebeboa na siesie wo nsebuo mu haw bia na siesie wo menses wo nsensem a fibroid yare ne embetena wo so oba bi wo hono ma na wo de ne emre pa nyinsen f ofa na asai obi de mpo de entumi ntom efise ne wumbu no aye very weak fertilization entumi enkoso se wo pedro ebetimi asiese awode no na ama aba wo ho aye mre ede ama wa edro no eye ba kope eye gynecare syrup odofo fa number ne biem eye 0597 216047 0597 216047 and as a 0597 216037 0597 216037 ofa number na aya frɛ doctor no ɔno ebedi nkomo mesi wo ba ye message wonsam ɛya ade bia titi yenye pa especially ye mofra na omodi 14 years ekono na nka oba de odu sa time na ɛwo sɛ nko hya se ehunu ni mogya ni nanso se bibi titi abofra na anhwa na message no wantumi ankwankwankwa nya bi oba so de ɛyɛ mass apart from sa wonyem no ɛyɛ sɛdeɛ sɛ wɔsɛ bosu ano wohunu mogya ni na no na sɛ wanhu a wobɛhu no me se wrinkles bɛgye w'anim abɔso wrinkles ebeji wenim aboso de efa ni nyini no wobɛhu sɛ ɔba bi wɔ no wanya 35 years nanso so yɛhwɛ ne mfie ani nanim dua a wɔde te wɔ no ma aso wobɛka sɛ wanya 60 years ne nana abrewa kora no anim ɛyɛ trontrom ɛsen no me se ebuom oba ye mesesa ye nyane nyina ohya yen ede ye koye ye mayom ma ye wede ne fefefe na ma ye nim so aye fefefe eno na obe sese boso meso na se oba wotimi bu ni nsa wie na se wonyem a obe hu na ye sese bi wa ye se abode foforo no efise moja fi na ati ni mu ni nyina no aba besene ekọ enti oba memma se bi wonim enyini enja wo mfie enti se wo pedro ebeboa da se woni bro ni fa ne fine line so bo se na woni aso wrinkles bi muamua wo pedro betimi aboa na sese wedien ama wanim aye fefefa eyedro ba akopɛ eno ne gynecare syrup gynecare emanipo de o mato ne din se age define wonom a esiesie wedien no ema wanim ye fefefe entimi so kone kopepinom me se pharmacy shop bi a obewura no edro no eye ba akopɛ gynecare syrup omamu ha baby obekobia eye gynecare syrup eno some white atete watcher especially yankwada na omukọ secondary school no obekọ akote every school e de aba be efiofo nyina ento omukọ school a na wafa gynecare syrup ni bi e de esi omutwo bosom na wa chance adwoa akosua nom ni sei enkofa ohaw bia emfamba efise white yare nse wo so a utira nye ya ukunu wakanche obedwane agyaw efise aya na ensu fita bi tafi wona mu ba eba ni sa emma himfie wo enye nika mese wo badwene wo akase sabi obi na ye wo bekọ abisa akọ bia dabi we enye abusa sembia na mom no maduru ebebo na to white yare na se wo ma white ne tena wo so chene koye kwankro enu so tumi sei awode no enti edro we de eye fully packed gynecare syrup eye fully packed odofo kone kope binom na bebo na siese wonse bomu hawo to white yare na se amawo fibroid is ne kese aye bebia to bia eni emfie dudu adie no edro no eye ba akopɛ odofo fa number 0597 21 60 47 0597 21 60 47 and that's 0597 21 60 37 that's ne nana yebesa ne yeshia
that's Ayuna Pharmacy and Atinin Kano.
Jantuah Kanokura, you can criticize him, you can judge him.
On the issue of the discussing my any Mefiaji wako the entry come if you're in for now is here.
What about your major rage?
Rage Honswe.
Ama gan yahwefoni yetie for atiase pa wo fike me fro abesna ko ahojo run about her onse nnua bi ejirejira ono mo a yenua memma mu bi de bamboo si bi ya pempre bi ye nkonwa ne ade wo honom ne ho na mejina.
All right, then ekoso.
Okay, doctor, alopedia boko emsan komone de ma di bi bebre ni nyina yera herina juice nsem bia wode atudwa say ye nani wu pa se bepem sam re say Ghana ha say toothpick ye ton ye da so kra efiri nkofo aman so de ba Ghana ha say wabra ba bia me gina kra me pagya mani a me hu sempempro kumasin finfiri kra mpempro ana gina ha say mantem dinsia enyina mu no mpempro ewo emu nanso ye da so ekra de edi yesim sebi dua ye di asim e de baga na ha say e ma ye to eyusu na nkomo ye di ya na ye say ye bebo anan na ya ba ne adehia wo mudi mpampuro ni bi ye adwuma no abedi nkomo ne yebusa wo mu say aso nimdie na ye de ye sa toothpick no e na wo mu ni bi ana say DNT ena bepem saa mede wo mudi mpampuro ye adwuma enso ye da so kra ye sa toothpick no eba Ghana ha say enti ye ni bi endi nkomo me pacho good morning.
Morning, madam.
Me pacho
Fem ko jupuku.
Ya na we.
Pacho ayara me adwuma.
Mudi mpampuro ne dia na uti.
Mpampuro ye demu nkunya dani udru dressing mirror ade bia carpenter ye bia yetimi di mpampuro no eso ye.
Na toothpick the thread ye di yasimu. Ade na bepem saa mre ntimi nye bia ye da so kraba.
Sa toothpick ndia gise unya machine ya obetimi dia ye de apai. Masa no dia nya dia obetimi de sekan ya sebe ye de doi na obetimi dia apai because o ya mani padodo na be de abe tu akoton tinka ye dwuma kase anka so machine mpo de enya machine a ye kase bia sebe se unya baby kura bo apata bi je ho a ya nsuo ntimi ema wa na nya machine kura di siwa obetima pai no bebre ma adwuma so atimi aye de aba ma nipa so anya bi aye de aye
Onye de tia adentina by now munti
onse machine so se koya onse ade en jise okonya baby a wa nkasa odia ntimi mbe ye mfa nkosi ekwan ho baby se odi ba be so ha se jise onya baby a odi ye wa na jise aban no so timi ye de eboa
wa kwenya se ye bisa se mo adan ye de boa wa obetimi aboa ma ye so tina ye Ghana ha ede na
ani na jina aban so se de be ya o se enenu adwuma ahyase no o ka se o ko pebusia bi kwa na de akoya o se adwuma de enye boson ba ko bisu mienu na edi 18 so nzizibu a obekwa akoya sa argument kwa so ko pebusia bi no ise nipa no ma emre kakra ama adwuma nti mansa no ahyase se bitunti ni na gisa aban ne besima ya dai abem ama watimi aboa kakra obetimi de abi
Minya bema me pa cha won se process.
Ya fem kwabna eboa.
Kwabna toothpick ya ya ka ho asemi de ma ho akade a obetina.
Ibetimi aye pa. Se adwuma ye sua. Enti se o ma ya ho akade a adenti ni entimi. Ibetimi aye mana bro so amana supply bi kura me di akwa mana ne akwa akoton. Na so esa ye mwa ne niam nkiti bi aye nyi. Toothpick machine aye di twa. Uzi be hia light. Aha no mo aye wi. Unya light if you grab a bia what kura yetu na be de nya sa adwen de produce toothpick ama manfo aba be enti uma ya konya se ye nye toothpick a yebetimi aye ama na bro so pra.
Okay, na me so mo wansam kabacha brain ntimi no mo be se da adi nkomo ni nyina na yakunchi agu ho no mo enti na anopa nkomo kakra ekoso no sha obabepe masa Ghana for yes adwuma no edoso ye pa obi a ye no madi nkomo bia nso kire mu se omo wo hu ni mu de bi kwa che mu se no mo wo enkran no mo nim companies bi omo no mu aye adwuma bi kwa che se omo akwa sua ne China companies bi kwa aye adwuma na so mo bedru ya no bia omo benya mpo asese omo niam na se support ya omo benya omo betimi ede etwa sa toothpick yi bi no problem kese pa ede ma wo mu enti brain ntino ya de besi ha se na me ne omo ede enkomo
ejewa moni adwuma nti mehwe wanim e wo sa ade no Kofi
Nana yeko Dimpa Natural Health Clinic na yakosa ye osa yade no makacho say for the past 10 years Africa ha Ghana ha oniseso enti se stomach ulcer na etete wodia Dimpa Natural Health Clinic and ho na wo se wodi wani kire na enye stomach ulcer nko eba na kumamu ha obema wo pa wo ba wo pa wo oba bema watinka kwa kire nyoma nkoye wofia bo modi asa wodi wani ba kirim e wo Dimpa Natural Health Clinic na Dr. Ahenfie ni wia na odi edura na wonso wonya wayaresa scan ne labs ahodo bia no oyebi ewo ho owo Kenya se bofredu na udu Bosori Junction ho a odi efre no ewo number we so 0245 11 84 34 0245 11 84 34 and 0246 744 0246 744 744 Dimpa Natural Health Clinic stomach ulcer nyina last stop anyway na Edusa Herbal Mixture any Edusa Herbal Capsules Edusa Herbal Mixture any ne capsules I know na make am for amount bema wusisi ade ne bekwa Edusa wachibremo na ya ne mututu na ebekwa yedusa koko bekwa yedusa arthritis and edusa oba menstrual pains eyedusa ene beisa how ne nyina so efri ho wonum so esa boost immune system ama bibia eye kama Ghana ha Kumasi ya bibia etu eduro bibiduro ton bia kwa benye bia to drugstore ne heba shop ne nyina no so eduro no ebi ewo ho na Kumasi wo ha edusa heba clinic ewo Kumasi Swami macro ha mazi macro ho okwa ubenya no go filling station ha ena owo na udru PFA pharmacy Colinac, Freddie Menseba, Missieba, Danieba, Ozon's chemist, a face so have me, a also qua benyebiato, and crying or Kainshi drug lane, Abeka La Paz, or by Las Palmas restaurant, or Okwa Ubinyano, Sunyai or Newtown, or by Erukuswa, Bibiera Fred 0500 115 0500110115 Fred na enchimo eche me doctor enso enfamau NASC Scientific Herbal and Research Clinic bomodi aso beko ho o se namun sa yade de o tenete e de amaw en namun sa yade ene akomamu yade o tenete e de amaw Ghana ha oniseso se no wade abaso bopi efa sa yade no ne kon ho now say opa wa bomodi aso be kona kache syphilis gonorrhea or see liver any kidney problems ni nyina no bra ulcer ene tete wo bra or see koko na tete wo bra na onfa edro encounter or say electrocardiogram scan no otwabi ewo ho afen so ultrasound scan otwabi wo ho lab test ahodo bia oye massage any physiotherapy enti bomadi asa obekoda kache na Scientific Herbal and Research Clinic ono so de edro be count na bibia so ebeye kama e dia mawo Kumasi wa hinema kokobin warehouse no ne po anim hwe afen so enkran typhoid blue kiosk udu sprinters so rainbow computers eho ena owo Fred doctor was 0243 276 0243 307 276 and now 0244 120 269 0244 120 269 McBerry say and control say Edru area about 3:30 to 6 o'clock Ahenfie ye kofi tactical shift for etina dwemu say in World Cup no enra ebimu edi omode ai nyame adomo enanwumre Argentina enso ebebo Argentina ne England wo prediction is saying but made aye beautiful lines in tumua what the prediction ba na bomb match ni we na efa kama McBerry say obechew enioma pi it also edu afre McBerry London Oats digestive no papa wi ede enuane no wom eye biscuit say no Kumasi Ghana ha eno ena obia eri McBerry biscuit eno ena ye papa ede ena nuane no ewom bebre na shortbread no kra ne kunkrofo no bomadi ansa wo so obefre na wo predict ya etombu a na omoso etumi achawade na bibia aye kama Danitone Herbal Mixture Danitone ai edura wono mu asa umoja no wo fomu a eboa ema chese bibia ye kama o si low blood level iron deficiency wo iron no ekofomu a wonya hode nkra da wo de aye adwuma oba menstrual disorders eba bosumi wei bosumi na edi enimu no emma eba no sa na ehadwene entumi ma wo nwokra enti se obetumi boost immune system na ye Danitone Herbal Mixture wono mu a wotumi didi kama usisi yade no beko enti bomodi ase eno ena obenom Danima Herbal Mixture malaria dro papa bomodi ase obenom bi Dani Herbal ointment why edwuma bre no eno na wo de besrasa waposo no aposo na eyi sa ha oni nyina no efri ho Dani natural herbal capsules mema dru eboa ma mema etumi di wo mensem ewo dem eboa ema bema wutumi tutu a wutumi kumu aboa enti bema wo ye ni petre na yo edru amekanfo ama wo Dani natural herbal capsules eno ene wo se wonum Kumasi ya the Dani Herbal Center, Ashtown Room, a drone in Yena ho. Seba ewa Brepo Junction. Promise Seba ewa a drum haya. Pure Leaf Herbal ewa ebuakwa. Udru wa Sanswa. Little John Pharmacy. Ukwa obenye bi ato. Tom Joy Pharmacy. Bebiani a drone bi oho. Tema Community 2. Udru Little John Pharmacy a drone ebi oho. Takwa was a bibidro fee. and crying. Udru Dani Pharmacy or Dakuman. Abrewanana Sports in Chenwa, Fidelity Pharmacy, Ewa Dansuman, Ewa Kifet in Chenwa, Sandaski Pharmacy, Ewa Okainshi, Draglin Wa, Bomodia se Obeko, na wakope Edroni Biato. Bibieni Afre, Doctor, Ewa 0244 364 651, 0244 364 651, and now says 0273 792 877, 0273 392 877. Na echimu eche media no doctor enso enfama edroni ye pa adansi ye pina ewo ho Danitone Herbal Mixture eno ena yenum.
Thank you Kofi. Mamenya quick birthday bi Emma minia bakwa ene odi ne birthday all the way from KNUST. Oko KNUST, our born home modern pass among the senior staff executives, Paul Ampati, Nyankataminia Bakupa or KNUST. Enti ene ne birthday bra nyami instra oyame number 1 fana on family show bia baby amekobia enia grandi Paul nyami instra pa family ne proud senior staff association nyina so celebrate no wadwuma pa oye ewo KNUST. So Paul nyami instra happy birthday. Obisa yedesi Ahenfie me toaso na odede aka no so aba.